Yes, people, back again, and good afternoon, and welcome to another watch along. So please hit the like button, and big up to people who's joining the watch along. Big up to you if you want, if you're from Newcastle or Manchester, or in Europe, or if you stay up late in Australia or New Zealand. Big up to you, and I'm going to bring up the team lineup, and I'm going to show screen in a minute and get a team lineup. And I'm promising me Twitter in a minute, but listen, end of the day, it's going to come up very, very shortly. But again, I look at Eddie Howe's record against Man City. The last 10 games, where he's been Bournemouth, oh my God, he hasn't even picked up a points against them at all whatsoever. Yeah, and it needs to be changed, because if it's not, it's going to be another L against his name. And when you get that against a world-class team like Man City, then what happens is it's going to be tough. And I just cannot see us beating Man City anytime soon. Until we get a back four, it's going to be tough. A midfield that's going to create and have a destroyer in there, and up front, it's going to bang in the goals. So, like I said, it is what it is. And one day, we could do the double in Man City. One day, we go above Man City. And one day, we could win the league. But that's going to be about at least 5 years away from that. Not with the squad. So big up to the real people in the building. Yeah. I want to get about 100 people watching live today. And if I don't get that, then I might as well just give up. Yeah. And I'm going to share the stream. Or the screen, that's what I meant to say. If I can just get that up a second. There you go. And I look at that back four, right? I mean, Jacob Murphy, let's be real, he ain't a right back. Yeah. I mean, I love Eddie Howe a bit, yeah. But what's he doing, man? What's he doing? He's playing Murphy right back with he ain't a right back. You're playing Kieran Clark, who's similarly not good enough for my team. Why is he back? I just hope he lasts more than 10 minutes, by the way. Yeah. And then you got the hapless Matt Ritchie, a left back. I just don't get it at all whatsoever. Yeah. Really, Jesus is going to rip him a good one today. Yeah. I mean, John Shelby, I don't know where he is. I mean, why is he not in the team? I looked at one of them say he's getting a haircut today. And I heard Eddie Howe saying that it's a precautionary. Yeah. I think, is he booking away from suspension? I don't know. But he's playing 4-5-1. And I know people's given up already. Excuse me. People's given up already. That's going to be a defeat. And this is the thing, right? I mean, I'm not being funny, right? I mean, now we play Man City. They are the best team in the Premier League. I get that. But at the end of the day, it's Eddie Howe picking a team to actually see us lose. Yeah, I'm not going to cuss them out. There's no one going to cuss them out. This is not Eddie's team. But what I do expect in January, I want a whole new back four. I want another striker. Yeah, I want a destroyer in the midfield. Someone's going to win the ball, give it. And I want a creativity that is going to open the play up. Yeah, we ain't got that. Yeah, Joe Linton in the midfield. Yeah, don't get us wrong. I think he's been our best player for the last few games. Yeah, Miguel Almiron hasn't shown up at all on Eddie Howe. Yeah, I want to see him take on players. I want to take on be direct. I want to see him take on players. Yeah, and scare them to death. Yeah, I want him to be my Michael Jordan of football. What's his nickname? Drisbin Death. I heard people cry. Yeah, I tell you what. I mean, I love Miggy, but he's got to show up. Yeah, Ryan Fiercer had a decent game. Yeah, he's got to do exactly the same again. And Cameron Wilson needs to be getting the service from our midfield. If he don't get the service, that's it. And I'm thinking, what's the point? What's the point? Yeah, just do smash the likes up, by the way, people, and just subscribe if you're new. And for the other side, I'm just going to check it out now. Yeah, it's mainly Tom. And I've got 5 changes. The back of Murphy, Lascelles, Clark, Ritchie, Hayden, Wilson, Julian, and Miron, Fierce, and Wilson. Oh my God. That is going to scare That's going to scare the opposition world football. Not. ASM dropped as a sub, not be Elliot Anderson, Joe White on the bench. I wouldn't be surprised if those two got on before ASM, by the way. Yeah. And it's a good thing to see ASM being dropped. And I'll tell you for why. Because he hasn't been performing. He has not been performing at all. Yeah. He might got a semi-assist for the first goal on Thursday. Yeah. Let's have it. But other than that, he had a weak shot against Anderson. Doesn't pass the ball. Try to be too greedy. Yeah. And doesn't create enough. And when he goes on his dump on his backside, it takes about half an hour to get back up again. Yeah. So I'm glad in a way he's sub. Unless it becomes someone with a half an hour goal can change the game. I want to see what it's like coming off the bench and see if he can change the game from the bench. Yeah. And I've got Tom as well from the Man City team that I'm going to bring up in a second. Edison, Cancelo, Captain Diaz, Laporte, Zinchenko, Rodrigo, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva. I'll come to in a minute, by the way. Maris, Jesus, and Sterling. And the subs, you can check it out your own way. 3-2 to Newcastle, I heard people cry. I hope you're right. I take it all day long. I take any win all day long. Even if it comes off the defense backside, even if it comes off his ear, even if it comes off his knee, or his toe, or his toenail, as long as we win the game. Yeah? Let's have it out there. Yeah? What do you think the scoreline is going to be today? And we've got Kieran Clark back, people. Yeah? And I hope he lasts lasts 10 more minutes, lasts another 80 minutes on top. We'll see. After you, Jake. Right, bud. Listen, I mean, unlucky yesterday on 4-1. That's 11 goals conceded in 2 games. You got a horrific injury crisis at the club in a minute. Yeah, I do apologise for that. But at the end of the day, right, I mean, Leeds on banging in trouble until they get the defence sorted out. I mean, Calvin Phillips is a huge miss. Bamford, a huge miss. Yeah. Rodrigo, huge miss. Yeah. Rafinha is doing his best, but he cannot do it on his own. Yeah. And there's a 15-year-old lad on the bench yesterday. I hope he got to play. I doubt he did. I got, hello, matey. Kieran, hope you okay, my guy? Have to say, Clark back in defence has to be worried. You're not on your own, Kieran. Everyone's worried, including myself. Do you know what I mean? Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Now Sterling Hattrick, John, could be a quicker score. I tell you what, that back four is even worse than the England cricket team. Do you know what I mean? I can't be bothered about the Ashes anymore. Do you know what I mean? What I'm seeing. I mean, the fact of the matter is, yeah, I mean, this is the worst England team to play in the Ashes. Real talk, yeah? Roy Burns, he did slightly better today. Sorry about that, guys. I had it on mute. Yeah, I'll go again. Roy Burns did slightly better, but still not good enough to be an opener. Hamid out for a duck. So he's out for Burns out for a duck, then Hamid's going to be out for a duck. Yeah? We just cannot bat. We just cannot see the game out. Yeah? With 4 wickets down for 85 or something for 4. The Australians are laughing at us. Yeah? Without Patrick Cummins and Josh Hazelwood, is more they're being rested, yeah? And they must be licking their chops. They must be having a bottle 4X, drinking, laughing at us, yeah? Taking the wholesale mick against this England team, yeah? We needed a world-class spinner, a world-class all-rounder, and a world-class opener, yeah? Could you imagine that Steve Smith playing for England? I think that actually been over by now, do you know what I mean? Yeah? But, Milan's done okay with the bat. But again, he's gone after silly shots. Crazy, man. That's another day of cricket, yeah? Paul might be watching this, so I don't want to talk about cricket too much, yeah? I was going to do a watchalong for the Ashes. I thought, nah, I can't be bothered. So I got Tom again. It could be a quicker score in a day. I have to agree with that back 4. Good afternoon, John from Motor. Good afternoon, Robert. I'll tell you what, Robert, I think you're a lovely guy, yeah? But if I was you, I wouldn't even bother watching this today because I should go around the motor, soak up the sun bit, because we're gonna get absolutely slashed today. We're gonna absolutely whip the bits. Can't do any worse than us, that's and Jake. The nation's open, by the way. If you want to donate anything, that's up to you. It goes towards my channel. If you're going to be going towards my holiday or Christmas presents, sort of thing that goes towards me channel. So it's your choice, my guys. Yeah, do slap the likes up, by the way. Can't do any more than us, I agree. If we look at the league, we could easily climb that table. Ashley, I think you're right, mate. Come January, yeah, we could be maybe bottom 3, but we're not caught adrift, which I think is a good thing because Burnley have got games in hand. Even Watford's got a game in hand on us as well. North's got a game in hand as well, I think. Yeah. And listen, it's not over yet. We're not going to be 10 points adrift, which is good in a way. So you can still get players coming to us and help us push on. I'll take mid-table all day long. I even take 15, 16 all day long at the end of the season. And then the sky's the absolute limit. Good comment there, my guy. Good to see ASM isn't out for, he's least on the bench. Good place for him for the minute. Yeah. Afternoon, JK. Hope you're okay. Hope you don't mind me calling you JK, by the way. Murphy right back, Clark centre back, and North Shelf is all worrying. That midfield is weak. But I want to talk about Bernardo Silva, man. I mean, this guy, he's been doing bits for Man City in a minute. He comes in, not getting much games, but one thing he does, he creates, scores, and can move. Yeah? This guy, off the ball, is brilliant. This guy, I tell you what, you know, if he's ever going to leave Man City, I'll take him all day long. Name a price for him, and I take him. It's as simple as that, because this guy should be playing a lot more games than he should be. And I'll take him in Italy, by the way. Yeah? He'd be fantastic in Serie A. He'd be amazing. And hi to Jane JK. Good afternoon, John. Hopefully, so a draw like last season. I take it all day long. In fact, it wasn't a draw last season. It was 4-3 to Man City and 2-0 at Etihad. It was 2s each in Bruce's first season in charge. We'd love to see Anderson come on today at some point. Excuse me. We'll see about that. Look, don't get us wrong. I think Elliot Anderson's going to be fantastic. But in a game like this, I'm not so sure. I don't want to see his career being ruined if he get hammered sort of thing, yeah? Or 3-4 goals past those guys in the team, yeah? I'd rather play him in the Cambridge game and show us what he can do. What is Clark doing in the team? He must have slept to Eddie Howe the night before so he can get himself in the team, yeah? Listen, I'd rather take Petula Clark and she's E87. At least she can sing, at least she can move. There you go. I don't know if anyone heard of Petula Clark. She's a 60s legend, yeah? Many number one hits in her time. So, and she still sings, by the way. She probably put the ones to the end of shame, let's be real. Oh, man, this is fantastic. So mad. 23 people watching at the minute, probably maybe having this Sunday lunch. And let's hope that they come on and watch my watch-along there, yeah? I'm also going to do the phone in as well after the game. So if anyone wants to come on, the link is in the description and could have your say on the team lineup or the game as well. Let's move swiftly on. Richie and Clark, the Man City forward, will be easy to score. They'll score 5 in the first half. Howell is mad. Listen, I like Eddie Howe, but I just don't get that team lineup at all whatsoever. I just don't get it at all. I really don't. Because Man City can break any system. They've done it so many times. Yeah? And people saying I'm being negative. I'm not. I'm just speaking facts. If you speak facts, people are like you. If it's facts, then you know you're honest and you're true to yourself. Do you know what I mean? Then I was looking on social media now, and people are just cussing people out, saying, shut up this and shut up that. Well, no. I had to block a couple of people last week, so told us to F off. How about that F off, man? What else could he do? Just shows our shocking squad depth. Dexter, I totally agree, mate. I mean, this is Eddie's team. Eddie's team, he'll be judged. He needs a couple of transfer windows right here. Do you know what I mean? 100%. He needs a transfer window, probably about 3 or 4 for me. Yeah? And then he'll be judged on it. So just keep this comment coming through, guys. It's fantastic. 25 people watching. And Manchester City fans who want to come on my watch along, you're welcome to. Or teams around the world, I'm not doing a bad job, am I guess? I mean, ASM, the Shelby are the only ones create opportunities for us, and neither of them are there. That's from Kieran. Yeah, listen, end of the day, it's going to be a lot of run around today. It's going to be a lot of shift, but I just don't think I have enough for them today. I really don't. We've got no creativity in midfield. Yeah, we've got no one's going to open it up. Joe Willock needs to fix up very, very quickly because he's been poor this season. I'm doing a player ratings half term on Tuesday, so please keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm going to do my half term player ratings. Yeah, so there you go. And someone's going to be brutal, by the way. Yeah, and Joe was missing after you knocking training yesterday. Well, that's not good. That's not good. It's because she couldn't Eddie Howe, but it could be that. We're going to get rolled today. I mean, Swiss rolled. Don't get us wrong, I do love Swiss rolls, man. I do. But I'm afraid we are going to get steamrolled today. So, smooth swiftly on, man. I'm still not in panic mode yet, mate. Injuries are healed, and we're always unlucky to take any points to those last few games. I still think Norwich, Burnley, Watford are worse than us. I think Newcastle as well. But if we're in touch in January, yeah, and we can get the players coming in, boom, bosh, we can do it. We can do it. And we can work it out. I tell you what, they beat us on the number one hit with that song, by the way. We can work it out, by the way. Why is Clark playing? And why is Shias not playing? Because they just want to embarrass him. I'd put him in the shop window. I hope it's his final game, by the way. He's going to get ripped a good one today. I just don't trust Kieran Clark. I really don't. He is done at Newcastle. He is 3 years over his past the sell-by date. Real talk, yeah? I call it how it is, yeah? And this guy needs to be moved on in January, yeah? Excuse me. And he's still poor for the Ireland team as well. Why is he playing? I just haven't got a clue. John, are you really talking about cricket? You're having a Sinclair there, yeah? No, it's got to be said. It has to be said because we are poor, man. Absolutely shocking. And Andy's backing us up on this as well. You know, in the Ashes, embarrassing. Most just come home. Most just come home, yeah? Have Christmas with your family. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me. This has to be a 3 hits to us. Not much Howe can do against the sheer quality of the City team. Yeah, that is very true. I mean, Sitting Ducks, NUFC, Sitting Ducks FC. Yeah, and we're going to get pumped. Or humped, in other words, yeah? And Andy says, well, Shelby. Shelby is taking a knock, mate, and he will not be playing today. It's just a precautionary. And it's time for a Christmas miracle, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, and I'm glutton for punishment by doing this. So if you live in Australia, or if you're in New Zealand, or any Asian countries, or even in Brazil, I suggest you stay in bed because we are going to get absolutely pumped today. I guess it's a free hit and saving Maxi, Shelby, and Shah for the United game. It's heading that way, mate. It's heading that way. I'm all good fella, not hello fella. I'm used to being called all sorts of sun names. Listen, John, if they call you sun names, just ignore them, mate. I mean, someone tweeted out the day saying, I can't believe that I'm sick of someone who's a bully. I'm not going to say much on here, but one thing I'm going to say, right? I just blocked them. I just take the notice of them. Do you know what I mean? I haven't got time for people for bullies and that. Real talk. And it's what it is. How much do you think we get Gale and Jan look like he's going? I'll give him away, mate. Just rip out his contract and just send him a free. He ain't good enough for Newcastle anymore. I really do not think he is, yeah? He hasn't played for what? Excuse me. Since he signed that new deal. Wow. Is he our cheerleader? Is Dwight Gale actually our cheerleader? Yeah? I will have the US cheerleaders. Oh my God. Yeah, but got Premier League having a meeting tomorrow. We might not have any football for a while, and depends on Barnsley puts back in lockdown. We might not be able to attend football games. Listen, he's got to do what's best for us. Yeah, I don't like him, but at the end of the day, he's got to do what's right for us. Me personally, I stand to him. Whether it be, will be. Hi, folks, and Kendall, all praise for the war of the wallets. I love that big guy. Big up to you, my guy. Oh yeah, I've got wires crossed. On today's score. And big them up, that, you know. It's Patricia Clark. I know John's fan girls, and no, I'm not. Not at all, mate. Not at all. Not at all. Definitely not. If I know if the decision goes against us today, there's going to be a conspiracy. That's from Kieran. I agree. 100% rotation here. Well, I'm lucky to get anything anyway, so rotate. Yeah. I still want to play the best team out there. Yeah. People must have paid a lot of money to watch this game against Man City. Yeah. One of the best team in the Premier League. Yeah. And they're going to get mugged because it's like a reserve team out there. Yeah. But I can see where you're coming from. Yeah. These players aren't good enough. That's from John Yola. And we all know that, I agree. Got Steve Hall. Good afternoon, Steve. Do you subscribe to my channel, Steve? And I think it's the first time you came on. So big up to you, my guy. This Willock has absolutely worldly in this game. I tell you what, he needs to fix up very, very quickly, because if he doesn't, then it's going to go from Joe Willock to Joe Pillock. And I don't want to say that. You know, even Arsenal fans are laughing at us now, you know. But I want to perform today. Hi, Jones van Standosh. Richie to score 3 or concede 3. Oh, got to be the latter, because Hasey's going to rip in a good one today. Leeds on FIFA due to injuries. That's a huge plus for us. Drags them right in it. I don't think Leeds will go down, mate. I really don't. I think Bielsa will pull them out a bit. Let's be positive. Not only be 6-0 to City. I tell you, if it's 6-0 to City, I thought I'll be embarrassed today if we lose by that many today. Yeah. I don't like losing. I don't like getting beat off 6-0. Yeah. So, John, I'm not saying he's a bad manager, but when has Eddie Howe ever built a top side? The guy's 43 years old, yeah? You got to give him time, mate. Do you know what I mean? You got to give him time, see what he does, right? And he's only been there, 2 months? Just give the lad time. Give him time, and if he gets the players to possess, it'll be fine. But one thing you got to understand, mate, we are playing better football. And, yes, we've seen silly goals, but the football's been better, and the player looks fitter, by the way, as well. 10-0-0 formation. At least we lose 2-0. That's my prediction today. Man City to beat us by 2-0. I ain't gonna lie. After the day, Burnley will have 3 games in hand on us. And Jesus Christ, Clark Lascelles at the back, both are totally riddled with mistakes. I think the whole back four is riddled with mistakes. I'm not gonna lie. Because the fact of the matter is, I've been calling out these people. I've been saying it all weeks now. That back four ain't good enough to be in the Premier League. We can see the 37 goals this season, yeah? We can see 62 goals last season, yeah? And we're nearly there. We're nearly there, yeah? Doesn't surprise us anymore. We haven't signed a defender after 4 years. But that needs to be fixed up in January. Bear in mind, Liverpool are the highest scoring team in the Prem, and we're not for the ref. We gave them a good go. We did have a good go. I thought we showed spirit. We showed fighting spirit. But the bottom line is, we still lost the game. Hi to you, Sean. Hope you're okay, my guy, and things are good to use. Yeah, I'm not first what they're people. Yeah, I just laugh. Yeah, I do as well. You know what I mean? I'm just being real, being honest. This could possibly be our heaviest defeat of the season. Well, I'm getting people saying the same thing. Shed didn't play well against Liverpool, giving the ball away a lot, but Clark, my God, even worse, yeah? As Fabian Shaw got 1 year left on his contract, I'm not sure. I think it's out. Contract at the end of the season. I'll hold foul on this guy, by the way, yeah? Because we can get a better defender than Shaw anyway. Don't get us wrong. But at the end of the day, I'll break the bank and get Tomori if we stay up this season. Leeds have 8 senior players good to go. Hi, John, mate. We got to expect the worst today. I'm preparing the worst, to be fair, Gary. I really am, because anything else is a bonus. But I don't think the players will fancy it today. You watch, they will not be fancy it today. Some of the idiot fans, he start judging how after a month in charge. That's exactly true. He's only been there a month. Give the man time, do you know? Because the fact is, Eddie Howe, you know, he plays good football. This is not his team. And I've always said he needs a couple of transfer windows. I said from day one, I'm going to back this guy. I'm going to back this guy, right? And then go for it after that. I'm not going to say Eddie Howe out. No way. Just remember Howe didn't buy any of the players. We have his Ashley Spargan basement buys, yeah. Best lesson today was Mike Dean, not on the pitch. Exactly. It could be VARing. I don't know if he's VARing. I hope not. Anyways, never had a chance to build a top side, but he did manage to drag Bournemouth from rock bottom all the way to the Prem which is something special. Yeah, he's a Bournemouth legend. Yeah, and what he did for that football club was absolutely amazing, absolutely stunning. And I'll tell you one thing, right? Eddie Howe deserves a chance to manage a big club. 100%. He deserves to. Yeah. We should have got him at the beginning of the season. Yeah. That's just me. But I didn't think it would come if Ashley was there. But it's what it is. And I've got him. If all he boosts us all Lejeune, we have a good defence, by the way. If you get a point out of this game to be a miracle, that's a muggy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go swiftly on to the Manchester City team very quickly. And while you look at that, yeah, I'm going to go straight back to the comments. And if anyone wants to come on after the game and have your say, the link's in the description. Click on that and you'll be able to come on and have your say after the match. So don't be shy. I wasn't. As long as it's not more than 4, I don't want to get beat. I treat a point against City like an effing win right now. I take that. Anything being dropped is a good thing, but he just doesn't create enough. That is true. He's been poor for the last 3 or 4 games. Sorry, he has been. You could say not even a month, and he was out with COVID. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. John, we're not playing better football. We look shite and lost. I don't rate Eddie Howe. He has no passion or vision. He loves the squad. So for me, that's a big sign of no vision manager. Real Ginger, I like you, miss. I like you, but just give him time. Give him time. Weird, John. On Room to True, apparently, without Peter Arsenal and Man U for Filanovic or whatever, he's called that young striker for Fiorentina. Listen, he's not only been into Arsenal, Man U, Juve, and Tottenham as well, by the way. Yeah, but listen, if we get this guy, I feel he'll be an absolute upgrade. Yeah, I have no problems with Filanovic being the number 1 striker above Wilson. And I'm sorry if you Wilson fans out there, who would you play up front, Wilson or Filanovic? I play Filanovic all day long. Because this guy, not he can hold the ball up, he can score goals. Yeah, he is an amazing striker, him. And 22 goals last season. He's only got 13 this season. This guy is one of the best strikers in Europe. Yeah. Oh, and also Borussia Dortmund could be after him as well if Erling Haaland moves on. But that's a lot of money for the guy, but it'd be a fantastic investment, by the way. Yeah, I'd take him all day long. I would judge how when his 2.5-year contract is nearly up. That's for Matthew. In favour of Eddie and his coaching team, I would believe that Moggy. I'm going to fly this up very quickly. No manager has done what Howe did with Bournemouth. Absolutely. I think it's Graham Taylor. He done it as well, by the way, for Watford. And I'm just going to go through that as well because I'm flying through this very, very quickly. I do apologise. That's the last one read. In Holy Trust, we have to trust him. We have to trust his process, yeah? Trust the process. Trust Eddie's process, man. He must have a reason putting Clark in. Hope we can nick a result, but I doubt it. Fatal move, playing him there. 2 o'clock kickoff, 10 minutes time. I'll be extremely surprised if we don't get beat. De Bruyne will have a field day today. I tell you what, this could even be a training session for Man City today. And he uses this game as a training session, yeah? Let's be real. Oh, man. I'm going to keep laughing, by the way. Yes, Jim, stop talking shite, man. That's not me. He's already said his team don't turn up and lose, and the Liverpool game kind of proved just they need better players. For me, Eddie Howe knows this. He knows that. The headline for this game on Sky is the richest match in the world. What do they call it? The Richico. Oh, man. Listen, don't upset Madrid and Barca, mind. Yeah? You're not going to get the title, a Classico. I tell you what, that game's fantastic. A Classico. I love games like that, man. Give Howe a couple of windows off. That's exactly what I've been saying. That sequence when ASM was wanted to come off and couldn't was crazy. He could have done more damage not going off immediately. That's very true. Apparently, we bid 85 million for him, 100 million euros for the Super Serbian. Vlahovic would need to prove himself in the Prem if he's going to start all over Wilson. Listen, Matthew, this guy has scored 23 goals, one of the best in the best league in the world and one of the toughest league in the world. Yeah. And if you're going to play him, you have to play a 4-3-3 for him. You get what you pay for at the end of the day. And that's exactly what Paul said as well. Totally agree, mate. Yeah. And Vlahovic Wilson up top could be scary fun too. I agree. And John, why do we owe him time that he's a legend and does not have 27% win rate? And yes, you're talking like he's Pep. Yeah, he's way off results. Make Manchester's not a settlement. Yeah. Listen, Pep's for me, he's one of the world's best manager, and I think he is here now. Yeah. And Julian Nagelsmann is a close second, in my opinion. Yeah. And it's what it is, man. And Danielle, welcome to you, Daniel. Just pop on, wish you Merry Christmas, mate. Lots of love from you and the family. Danielle, love you lots, and Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. And listen, you know where we are, sort of thing. You just come on anytime you want, babe. You know what I mean? So absolutely love you. Danielle's one of the best lasses on my channel. She's amazing, and she came on once to talk about I think it's our defeat against Man U. And she was so passionate. I just sat back and she actually spoke. Facts. And she is amazing, by the way. Daniel, love you to bits, babe. Really do. I reckon House and Solid Fishing on the board probably was honest and wouldn't promise to keep you up, but to get you back up and we build a strong team. We reckon that's what he has hired for. Yeah. The thing is, we get relegated, then we just got to bite the bullet. I'm going to be traumatized. We just got to bite the bullet because this has been coming with this squad. It ain't good enough. Not good enough at all. And Merry Christmas standing L. That's Matt. If you do get beat today, let's hope we'll be the last time before it gubbed. Well, we got Man U to come yet, but let's be real. I've got 35 people watching live. Do smash the likes up as well, people. I don't know how many likes I've got, by the way, because sometimes how many likes I've got so far, please, if you don't mind. I've got to change this back up again now to Newcastle team lineup again for the late comers. And I got Ginger. He has to be on a month. Stop judging the bloke already. I never judge Eddie Howe. This is not his team. Imagine if we had a player like De Bruyne. He did another 8 more class players around him, by the way. Fans are going to play a big part for hyping up our players today. I agree from Paul. The Oil Classico, that's a good one. Carriage here has 2 years. Give Howard time and a chance. Absolutely. Totally agree. Well, big up to Eddie, Tyneside Life. He went to Sunderland yesterday, right? And he's interviewing these Sunderland fans. Questions like, which player would you take? And want to get rid again, blah, blah, blah. But big up to him, man. But some of those people, some of those Sunderland fans, honestly, man, are just so damn thick. I'm sorry, but some of them are. Let's be real. And he was brave to go there. He's doing a job to go there. He's doing his content, yeah? And some of them are just, oh my God, just so to do we want to tattoo him, basically. I tell you what, if I did that at Sunderland, yeah, I'd get the truth out of them. And also, I don't think I'm going to get a lot of stick down there neither. So there you go. I mean, listen, I never had a Sunderland fan come on my channel yet. Yeah, but one day, you never know. You just never know. Yeah. You see people like Lee Judges and Robbie for AFTV goes on, we are Tottenham TV, go on Expressions TV. They're both Spurs fans. They collaborate with each other. Yeah. They're not having a riot. It's just collaborate with each other. So there you go. And I got Cabbage Heath has 2 years. Give the man time. I got Kieran. Can't wait to see Newcastle matches in James as those sports direct signs up. The flags are waving. They're waving their flags up. Let's hope that the fans, the players show up and just give it a right go today. Don't let the team do. Sorry, John. Serie A is the 4th best league in the world. Disagree, mate. I've been to Italy, mate. I know. I agree. He looks like a class, John, but Serie A isn't as good as league as the Prem. Each to their own. Fair enough. Pep wouldn't be Pep with your squad. True. Manchester City and other big boys should cherish all the hidings that gives us now, and it won't last. Fair enough. Got Anthony or Tony D. Our defense sent a shiver down my spine. You're not on your own, Tony D. You're not. Let's be honest. We have to give Eddie a chance. The guy hasn't been there that long, for Christ's sake. Totally agree. This is a blessing in disguise. If we look at that way, Amanda can see she really needs to invest in her side now. She has to. They have to. They must know this defence is shite. Yeah? I don't sound like a broken record, man. I really do. Get Varvage and play 4-3 and Maxi and Adam at Darajorio on the rings. I don't think Wolves is selling. Nah chance. I'll be back at half time, John. Go to watch the match now. Get yourself away, Matt. Let us know and enjoy, mate. I'll see you at half time, kid. I'd rather not have a Darajorio. Nothing. I love Pep, but he's at the luxury mansion richest prestigious clubs in the world. He's never have taken a team from bottom to top. Always had the pick of his players. That's from Jake. Fair enough. John, who said how could bring back the club backers up? Sorry, as brought Bournemouth 9 years ago. Listen, he's created history, man. He's created history and he has done it. Just get behind him and just go from there, mate. Yeah, I love you, man. Just get behind him. James, look at the picture with the author ST signed. Gellin, finished, gone, vacated. I hear we are recording Matty for a loan spell. I tell you what it is, right? I'll send him to a championship club, mate. Send him to a championship club. St. James Stephen. That's better, G. There's always going to be some lucky times when we cleanse the club fully at all. Actually include the deadwood players that only then we can start to rebuild once you get players who perform. David Hamilton is I totally agree with this guy. Big up to you, David, in the building if you're here. Yeah. Basically, he said it could take years to get back to how we want to be. And he's absolutely right. Because Ashley's ruined this club. 14 years of it. It's going to take time. Valovich, really? What are we smoking? That's in Texas. I don't smoke, by the way. I don't even drink. But I need to lose weight, though. We'd love to see someone back in the Prem just to sit back and watch them get relegated again. Yeah, not only that, I want to smash them next time. I really want to smash them up next time. Nevertheless, than a Liverpool performance today, John. Yeah, that's very true. And last but not least, okay for another striker, but we need to supply them with better balls first. Hi, how are you doing, Mike?
Hey, John, how you doing?
Sally, how are you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm just at
Man.
work. I'm on my break. I'm tired.
You're tired, are you? To tell you what, mate, it's best to keep working, mate, because you do want to see this today, because we are going to get whipped. Look at our back four, man. Kieran Clark back again.
Clark, Richie, Murphy. It's not looking good.
It's shocking, man, isn't it? I mean, we're going to absolutely whip the day. I mean, I said 2-0 to Man City. I could see it being more than a day, because that four tells everyone to know that Eddie Howe is telling the new owners we need a new back four.
Yeah, well, at least Trippier hopefully is coming in on January. And another center back on the way, too.
Yeah, he'll be the start. I mean, the thing is, as well, I mean, this could be the final game before the end of the year, because I think all the games are going to be called off, mate. I mean, because of COVID and that sort of thing, it's going to be a mini lockdown, apparently.
Yeah, I could probably a lockdown. Well, I mean, the UK can't really talk about it. I don't know enough. In Canada, I feel like it's bound to happen just because of panic. But yeah, just in terms of Premier League, I definitely feel like there will be some kind of postponement on games. And like we haven't had ours because the way I see it, like we've already had our COVID outbreak last year. So I don't really see there's no one new that's come into the club really. So Eddie Howe, of course, got COVID, but like I think it's gonna be pretty rare and hard for our players to get COVID again, to be honest.
Well, so just to see what ballers have to say back in our country, sort of thing. It's just have to wait and see what happens, man. But so what time you finish your work today, mate?
I finished at 2:30. I just went on break to watch the first 20 minutes of the game.
You can stay if you want.
No, I want to pop. I was gonna pop in quickly. I'm gonna go watch the match now on my phone.
No problem. Well, listen, man. Thanks for coming on. And if you can get like a full line, try and come back on, mate, and have your say.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Anyway, take care, John.
See you later, Ryan. Take care. So, there you go. That's Ryan, Newcastle fan from Canada, and I love this guy. He doesn't seem very happy at all. So it is what it is. Stop showing now because the game's kicked off. I want to see if Kieran Clark lasts more than 10 minutes on the pitch. So still 0-0, and Newcastle went off from the start, but City were too clever. And it's going to be a free kick to Ursula Rhinestone. I think he looks offside there. Here's hoping we get some from the corrupted ref today, because the Premier League are against us 100%. We'll at least get a grip today. He's looked slow and woeful previous. You know what? I'll give him 45 minutes. If he doesn't perform, take him off. I would. He's on the pitch. They are indeed. That's about, 5 minutes ago? Yeah, this is the thing, right? I mean, I saw bits yesterday of the Leeds Arsenal game, and that Martinelli, what a player this guy is. Absolutely a baller. Definitely a baller, him. I mean, he came from the 4th division Brazilian club to Arsenal, yeah? And I'll tell you what, that Mikel Arteta has treated him really, really well. He's not everyone's favourite, but he's treated this guy really, really well. And I think Martinelli's going to be one of the best players in Europe. And when he does, I think he's going to be brilliant. That's a free kick to Man City. Clyde Joe Willock is giving a free kick. Greetings to you, my guy, Stephen. Greetings to you. Big up to you, mate. And I hope you're okay and your family too. And Willock doesn't look bothered to me. Seems he's getting his money. See him at ASM. They need to be dropped. You know what, mate? I'm not being funny, but Joe Willock needs to fix up very quickly. Because if he don't, I mean, he's been a big letdown. Very big letdown, by the way. Man City's got a corner. They've got a corner. They've got a throw in. By the way, it's still 0-0. Yeah, so Man City's deep in their own half. And what we got to do, we just got to be in the game in this game. We just got to be in the game. If you're in the game, then I think you're going to be fine. But capacity crowd in St James's today, 52,000 odd. Oh, hang on. Got a break here. Miggy's on the way. He's over the City's half there. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? He loses the bar so easy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man. That just goes to show. I mean, again, Miggy gets in good positions with the bar, and he just doesn't do that with it. You know what I mean? Joke. Now, the other end, see attacking, the ball goes to... I don't know what was that about. What was the backer doing? Lascelles pastes it to the backer, tries to play it out from the back to Lascelles. He's got it horribly wrong, and the ball goes out from the corner. I just thought that doesn't cost us a goal, because if it does, it goes out for that moment. Corner comes in, and it's kind of cleared. See, he gets the ball in still, passing the move of a boot. Hook comes in. This could be a problem, and it's 1-0 City. 1-0. 1-0. And it's all because the backer played the ball out from the back, straight to Lascelles, and went out for a corner. Where's the defense? Where's the defense, man? And he was picking Diaz up. That's the 5 minutes. We are, I tell you what, that back four, seriously, we definitely need a back four. And it's not because of not because they defender poorly, it's because the backer gave away a needless corner trying to play the ball out from the back to Lascelles. It never came off. Look at it. Ball's played in. It was not offside, by the way. The cross comes in. The defence was poor. There's a hook cross for the right-hand side. The defence was all over the place. And it completely leaves Dice free. I'll tell you what, that defence, honestly, man, I've told all you people that defence is absolutely shite. It really is. And I did say I'm going to call people out. I'm going to call people out. What was Clark doing? Again, he left him there. That's down to Clark, people. I told you, he is poor. Yeah? What was he doing? And then people say that I'm being negative. Yeah? People saying that I'm being negative. So there you have it, people. That's what happens when you get done like that, man. It's 1-0. And I'll tell you what, this could be a quicker score here. Because I said to your people, I literally said before the game, get the clock with effort up again. Paul, you called it, mate. You called it. You called it out, mate. And the backers raging with him, quite rightly so. He needs to be sold, Tom. Tom, I called him. He needs to be sold. And now social media are saying, don't have a go at him. You're going to have a go at people. Have a go at Clark. Don't have a go at his family. Don't have a go at members of the family. But please have a go at him. Cuss him out. Because at the end of the day, right, it's defending like that that's going to get us relegated. Yeah? This could be a quicker score here. They got a corner, by the way. Because that defending was absolutely shambles. All for defending, all for goalkeeping. It's all over the shop. It all began when he tried to play the ball out from the back to Lascelles. The ball was over the line before he even tried it. Clear it, yeah? So I'm not going to blame Lascelles for that. I blame the backer. He didn't need to do that. If in doubt, get it away. They're not negative, you're realistic, and that's the defense is just shite. Thank you very much indeed, JK. Thank you very, very much. I told you people, I'm going to start cussing people out. I'm going to really, really hit it home. Yeah, it's facts. It's facts. He didn't need to do that. If in doubt, just clear it. Just hoof it up. You don't need to do it. Get Clark in the squad now, man. He has to. This is a game. This is a very game he has played and making stupid mistakes. Oh, God, man. It is, man. I agree, man. Another one's coming. It's going to come in a minute, guys. It's going to come. That's why I just laughed. This is what the best elite teams do. If you're not perfect, they punish you for every single mistake. They're going to press you. They must know about this. Got a bad feeling about this not getting coming. Give our defensive away for free in January. He can go. Shocking the Dubs and Clark. Yeah, let's be real. It's just poor. I mean, the Barker, should have come out for that cross or at least attempt to have a go. And the defense are an absolute joke. I look on Twitter now. I'll have to laugh at them. How can these like our defense are so bad, all for stop by Newcastle? What an absolute effing shambles. Otters shite that Clark again. Yeah. I think the back has got to be blamed as well, by the way. It is so embarrassing, man. And defending like that will get us relegated. Let me tell you people that now. I am absolutely disgraced with that goal, man. I'm just living, man. Shocked by Dubs and Clark. Just sack the defence. I would. You can't sack the defence. That's going to be another corner, by the way. Joe Willock. Just look at this again. Now it's a free kick. It's actually a free kick. That's a poor tackle by Willock. If the keeper doesn't give the shout, get rid of it. Just don't effing let it bounce in the 6-yard box, yeah? That's down to the bracket and Clark as well. They got another corner here, by the way. They don't even played 10 minutes an hour. And it comes. But look at the space. That's straight to the back, and he had to get down well because that could have been 2-0. Get a new keeper in January. This team is shite. These owners need to fix up. 8 fresh faces in, but I don't trust the director they brought in. Westwell, we're effing shite club. Yep, the backer needs to take responsibility for that goal 100%. Just no communication. What a ridiculous goal. A goal like that is going to get us relegated. And Miggy had a great chance to run over the ball. He knew that about it. We could be in there. Come on, get across in, man. For goodness sake, man. Hit it. Strikes it. And it's just right for Joe Linton, man. Good effort, though, big man. Good effort. And it's still 1-0. Joe Linton had a shot from 20 yards, just wide. Brilliant effort, by the way, from the big Brazilian, by the way. Needs to take responsibility for that goal. Just no communication. What a ridiculous goal. Yeah, 200% there. This is it. This is the thing, people. You're going to need to fight back. I'm losing a lot of things on here, man. But there you go. I mean, the thing is, right? I mean, we need to fight back. Joe Linton's leading the way for me, and he is getting better and better and better, sort of thing. Oh, look at that shot. Edison's beaten, but I was still seething for that first goal, because that first goal was absolutely shocking. It really was. And I tell you what, people are saying this could be a quicker score, and if that is the case, then that doesn't look good for us, doesn't it? They're in again. And Blacker, good keeping, by the way. That's good keeping. They are ripping us apart, man. And ASM, I mean, needs to come out after 60 minutes and that sort of thing. Also close. Big Joe lad. The team's only good enough for the championship. Yeah, that's a championship team right there, guys. It really is. Loving Big Joe Linton, being class with Eddie. He has indeed. He has. He's our best player. And I tell you, if we get relegated and he wants to move away, I can't blame him. I cannot blame him at all, because he's the one who's fixing up, and ASM isn't fixing up. That is the thing. And until they do, we are going to be in big trouble, man. But Christmas, New Year's coming up in what? 12 years' time. And guess what? We need to be aggressive in the transfer market. We are absolutely dog shit at the moment in time. But we try to come back into the game, and we're going to need to fix it. I might change spaces in a minute. I might get my TV forward in a bit. And City get back to basics, and simple pass through the defence onto the runner. It's a foundation of good side. We won't, and we don't have it whatsoever. That's from Paul. We will get it, but not with this football team. They facing ASM. They film ASM, by the way. He must be thinking, why am I dropped? Because he ain't been good enough, Alan. Not been good enough. And it's still 1-0 to the Citizens. Yeah, right. And honest, I criticise a lot. Jordan, at least his early guy does some putting in effort. Correct. Need to pull up our socks, or we are done for. Can't wait for New Year. Hopefully, better things to come. I mean, if you're Watford, Burnley, and Norwich, I'll be real, they must be laughing right now at the minute the way we are playing, especially for that first goal. It's just schoolboy's error, man. And at the minute, they're looking comfortable right now. Still 0-0. Or 1-0, sorry, Man City. Just looking on the Twitter face as well. But number one, we cannot play out from the back, yeah? So don't do that, because you ain't got the players to do it. That's number one. Number two, defend better, because we are absolutely dog shit defending, yeah? Look at the back four. You got a winger playing a right back. You got a winger playing a left back. And then you got two centre backs as well playing. So, and that's all there is to it. I'm about a minute behind, by the way. So, as I speak, Newcastle having the ball. This is when we really get the ball in their half. We just pass to play it backwards, sort of thing. You know what I mean? And that's the only way you're going to play it. There's not enough movement in this team. Just look at and Emerson's trying to play the ball out from the back. And they nearly messed up. And we nearly scored from it and just cleared off the line. So we are giving it a go. We just got to keep going and going and going and take our chance which may come. If Aiden doesn't improve soon, I will sell him ASAP. Would I sell him? I wouldn't sell him yet, but I'll give him to the end of the season. I'll tell you what, Joe Linton's he's been my baller at the minute. He is definitely my baller. He drives forward with the ball from midfield. That's what he does. And then he gives a free kick. That is brilliant. Well done, you. You're just moving to find your own space that's disappeared now. It's constantly playing the ball, the players under pressure. That's what we do. We just put ourselves under pressure. Shocking. How's that a free kick? And no dodgy ref. Tyler's no foul. Better. That might have just crept in, by the way. It might have just crept in. So do slap. By the way, subscribe. You knew. I played the pass earlier, though. That is the thing. Newcastle got a free kick, by the way, as I speak. Around 30 yards away. Ball's floated in. And that is dealt with again by City. Only as far as Miggy, I think, comes in. And that is going to be... Oh, it's a free kick. But they got the ball anyway. We could do a Shelby here. I'll be honest with you. I think he's been a miss today at the minute. I think he's been a miss in a game like this because it does okay in big games off late. Russell run for now today. There's no one to give him the right balls to score. I agree. He's just not getting the balls on whatsoever. I'll probably have to shift positions at half time, guys. So please excuse us for that. And it looks like Callum Wilson. Is Callum Wilson coming off? No, he's on the sidelines in a minute. I took a knock, but no doubt he'll be back on soon. I think I'll change positions in a minute, guys, and because I'm a little bit far away from the TV, but I should shift it in just a few moments, guys. And Wilson knew what he was doing then, backing up into the keeper. That's from Paul. Just keep those slapping those likes up, by the way, people. Just do subscribe if you're new. And we've got some games coming up. I mean, if the game's allowed on, I mean, I'll look at Chelsea. They've got 6 subs, by the way. I mean, Tuchel is absolutely furious. The game should have been off. And I'm afraid he's not very happy about this. He wants the game to be called off. The Premier League said no. And they have to get on with it. And he's not very happy about it, yeah? I'll look at tweets on that Clark as well. He has been shocking him. Excuse me. You just don't do that. I watched the replay again. The ball comes over and he just jumps on and he totally miss it. And then he leaves the back in no man's land. There's a booking, by the way. That's when Hayden's being booked for a sliding challenge there. Wow. Gets booked for that. That means he's out against Man United then. That's another suspension, people. He's out against Man United. And I just hope for his sake that that game does not get called up. So he needs to be careful. Yeah, I mean, I know people, I'm going to say it again. We are going to do player ratings, half-term player ratings on Tuesday around about 3 o'clock, my half-term player ratings. So please keep eyes peeled for that. I'm going to rate every single player Man City are coming in again. And that's high and wide from De Bruyne. That's unlike him. Lovely pullback, and he fired it over after 15 yards. Fired high, wide, also mighty. So we need to forget about Vlahovic, as Man City are after him too. But big fan, little man with Wilson is needed up front. Yeah. We need a big man, little front, because if Eddie's going to play 4-4-2, then you need a little guy and a big guy. But in a minute, I want that defense fixed up first before we do anything else. Until then, it's defense, defense, defense. Because we are absolutely shocking at this moment in time. I mean, when you do the internet, when you click on something or pop up something like latest news and that, you always get a stupid pop up all the time, which is got a goal kick, by the way, or free kick, goal kick, whatever. I'm so far away from the screen. And Willock is a youngster or an old man, only walking, not pressing. Do you know what? He's having another poor game for me, Willock. He really is. Terrible. He's tracking back here. He's tried to, I'm not being funny, but I'm sure he tried to take him out. He tracked back, trying to take him out, like before the pullback was even in that sort of thing. But listen, I've not been impressed with Joe Willock at all whatsoever. I'm not. But I am going to shift positions at half time. We're playing 23 minutes gone, and it's still 1-0 to City. And thanks to Kieran Clark's howler, when he tried to jump off for the ball, he never got there. And then Rebecca's position's not the greatest. And he has had the header freedom of St. James's to head the ball in the back of the net. And I'll get people saying that's game over. But we had a chance as well. We had one off the line. And Joe Linton had a cracking shot from 20 yards just wide. But other than that, we tried to get back in the game. But I'll be honest with you, I think City look comfortable when they get the ball. And Joe Linton, for me, again, it's been outstanding. Winning the balls, making them drive runs in midfield, yeah? But I'm afraid the rest of his mates in midfield are just not helping him out. Maxi's going to get a yellow card, by the way. Don't know who's for. I don't know who it is. Probably Rodri, I think. Yeah, Rodri. Look at the high press from City compared to us, man. Just shows just how lazy we can be. That's the thing. The thing is, though, right? We haven't got quick players to cope with the press. That is the thing. You have to be quick. Do you handle the press? We cannot press for a toffee. That's the thing. Got a free kick. Richie's going to take the free kick. It's floated in the box. Again comes an out. And Willock needs to change his boots. He's slipping all over the place. Yeah, that sums it up, doesn't it? It sums it up. He wants to take up ice skating because at the minute, he's not a footballer at the minute. He's not. 25 likes, John. Thanks for that, Cole, mate. 25 likes. I want to get 100 likes a day. There has been a mass clear out of the first team. At least 5 changes to survive this league. And the rest, mate. And the rest. John, sorry for any offence I might have caused during our last conversation. Peter, you haven't done that wrong, mate. You haven't done that wrong, mate. You're absolutely fine. Honestly, man. You're absolutely fine. If anything, I've even noticed, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But it's absolutely bang on, mate. You're absolutely fine. All good. All good. All good. But what would be good if we can just get a goal, get an equaliser very, very quickly. Man City are in here again. Take a shot and it's 2-0. 2-0. 2-0, people. It's game over. It's game over. It's game over. Yeah, he tell us now that team it needs major surgery. It does. Starting from the back. It was a cracking goal, by the way, by Frangella. And this is the right back. This is the left back, by the way. This is your left back. Seriously, this is your left back. It goes past one. They all stood off him. Everyone stood off him until the very last minute, and in the back of the net. What a goal! What a goal, that man. Great finish, but I have to go for the defence again. Poor. It's got to be major surgery in this team. It was so easy. It took it well. We didn't lay a glove on him. Not one laid a glove on him at all whatsoever. So easy, man. He didn't try to get to him. Missed. Look at it again. Who was picking them up? It's from the halfway line, halfway line. None of them laid a glove on him. Hayden gave him so much space, he fell over. Wallop. 2-0. Game over. We talked about the pressing guys, right? Wow, how effing easy was that? He literally just sidestepped and walked up to the box and he had a free shot. We're done. We're done. One was Preston. That's from Roberts. Right through the middle of our fuming centre back. I'm sick of him. Yeah? I tell you what, Eddie Howe is going to be so peed off about this, yeah? I tell you, all these people, I'm not surprised anymore. I'll be honest with you. I'm not really surprised. I don't care now. I really don't care. I mean, it was a cracking finish, but we just did a glove on them, didn't we? That tells us everything you know about our defence. I mean, it's 2 poor goals conceded. Now we've got a free kick. Too easy for the keeper. And he drops it, and the ref says play on. Who makes our boots? Sick of seeing our players constantly slipping. Are these studs made out of cheese? I agree, mate. It's poor. Oh, that's got to be a penalty, ref. Oh, man. Keeper came in, tried to get the ball, and then he just kind of loses it, and he takes a player out. I've got to look at it again, guys. I've got to look at it again. But can I complain, John? That's what Mark said. I'm well above everyone at the minute. That's the thing. It's just the way we conceded the goals. Look at the first goal, right? It was just an absolute joke on the first goal, yeah? Bad defending yet again. We are shocking. Absolutely poor, man. And let's go with booking for Fernando. But surely, should we look at that when Edson tried to bring him down? That's got to be a penalty. I'll look at it again. Oh my God, that's a penalty, man. That is a penalty all day long. Look at it. Oh my God. And that's why VAR are not checking it. VAR needs to effing wake up. Because that's a penalty, man. That is a penalty, man. Are they checking it? That's 4th booking for Fernando Silva. He's been booked. There's so much conspiracy within the top 6. I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest with you. That could be a penalty, man. Oh, it is, you know. But it's not giving it. Definitely not giving it. Must be a penalty, and it's not been given. Premier League is corrupt, 100%. That's from Sean. Clark turned away from the ball, bottled for the 2 goals. He's been poor. He's been shocking so far, Kieran Clark. I don't want to see this guy ever play football again for our club, by the way. Man City, 2 from 3 shots. We are a big club. That's a penalty. That is a penalty kick. Jeez, how many times have I not bothered to look at? Oh, that is a blatant pen. Because I can guarantee you, had it been Jesus or De Bruyne or Sterling, that would have been a penalty kick all day long. I'm telling you that for now, people. That's everything right there. They are against us 100%. Don't even need VAR. Even in the competition, I'm saying this. Shocking. Could be in there. That's going to be cleared away again, but disgrace. That was a blatant take, dude. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I'll be real. I don't see the point of having VAR at Newcastle. I just don't. They must just have a day off because you're not going to get out from this referee or any other referees at all. We are a disgrace. It's just a conspiracy again. Conspiracy. Blatant take, dude. We've never seen more blatant penalty ever. That's very, very true. We see what social media has been saying about that. Because I'll tell you something. I've got no words to whatsoever. No words whatsoever. And it's not even been checked. That is a penalty kick all day long. And I'll tell you what as well. What's the point? I've always said to you people, yeah, that's a penalty all day long. And I'll tell you what, yeah, I'm sure the Premier League wants us relegated. They want us to be relegated this season. Do you know what I mean? I think the 10 referees don't give Newcastle any penalties because we won't be relegated to what they've done to them. Do you know what I mean? You're not looking for any decision going our way for the ref to give us any 50-50 then. Being told to make it impossible for us not to be relegated. It's unbelievable. The commentators are saying this is a disgrace. There you go. The big teams, the big six, gets away with it all over again. Yeah, we should have had a penalty the other night. Wasn't given. Yeah, should have got a penalty just then. Wasn't given. Richie's Maxim and 1,000 balls was full sports like still there. Crazy. I personally think they've been told not to give us an out by the player because taking someone out of the box shows his referees are fools and corrupt. And Marco T, really obsessed with Clark bottom and blocking the ball. He did the same in his last game, correct. But he's very good at pulling people back. I hear people cry. I even the nation is saying it's a blatant penalty. And let's be real. I got one from Lee Edmonton. Great guy, right? Love the guy. We didn't expect to get anything today, but the manner for which Lascelles, Clark, and Cole defended is an insult. Get them out to January and bring some fresh faces in. Hope for the best. It has to be better than this. I might get that tweet up, by the way. Right? I'm going to get that tweet up in a minute as I speak. We must just end the season now and ready for the championship because no decisions ever a blatant penalty is going our way. You've got it. You've got it. Then I've got Robert. Remember, we lost against West Ham, and with the fair after 10 minutes of play, gives the penalty, but they want us to be relegated for sure. They want to see us down. That's what they want, see us down. Those invisible foul folks need to come out and hide and explain themselves. Correct. Correct. I'll get that tweet out again, by the way. That tweet right there, right, was absolutely spot on. Absolutely spot on. Read that tweet. Read that tweet, right? That's from Lee, right? He's a fantastic guy. Love him to pieces, yeah? Read that tweet, right? That's what I've been calling. That is what I've been calling for weeks and weeks and weeks, yeah? But let's be real. It's an insult and it's a slap in the face for our fans as well. Could you see Ronaldo missing a goal like that? It's incredible, people, yeah? That tweet right there was bang on. I'm going to write that down as well. There you go. That's the tweet I sent him. And he is absolutely bang on the money. Bang on the money, I hear people. Just going to fly through this as well. whenever players get a ball, just look at them. What do I do? What do I do? Yeah? When you're playing flipping football, man, just do your best and score some goals and start creating stuff. Do you know what I mean? Joke. Why is Clark playing that 2 goals? How's it a big mistake playing that numpty? I mean, Eddie Howe, I do love him, yeah, but he cannot accept criticism of that team selection today. He just cannot, man. I mean, everyone makes mistakes, yeah, and gets away with it. But Eddie Howe's made a boo-boo today. I'm not going to lie. I'm under the opinion that Howe might not able to right manager for us and Aston Peter. Each their own, but they're going to need to back him in January. This is not his team because there's no one else out there that's going to come in. Well, I don't want it to happen. I don't want our club to be a sacking club. Do you know what I mean? Look at Chelsea. Yeah? Look at Wolves. They've done it before, mind. Yeah? I don't want our club to be the sacking manager. Because I'll tell you now, if you keep sacking managers, yeah, look at Watford. They keep sacking managers left, right, and centre. Yeah, I don't want it for my club. Do you know what I mean? I want my club to be giving the managers a chance. Yeah? I've got Steve, I think I missed your assault, mate. Let's face penalty in the carton referees once it's down. Clearly, on the instructions, yeah. I'm receiving. We're not beginning a penalty there. But it's not just we lost the game because of that penalty. We lost the game because of 2 poor goals. It's as simple as that. I think we actually need ASM in the centre behind Wilson and Joe Linton on the wing. I think Eddie needs to pick him now. Yeah? He needs to pick him now. It's as simple as that. And actually, scrap that. Doesn't matter what we do up top because these centre-backs cannot defend for toffee. It's as simple as that. Man City are just sitting back sort of and enjoying themselves. Yeah, cross comes in and then the backer takes it away. He does have a plan B. There's your answer. Right, the back has to be shite since he came back. Yeah, I definitely don't want to put our club like Spurs, spend a lot and getting out in return. And I've got Ginger as well. John, this is a team, when you sign on the line, it's your team. And when you said but this team will keep us in the league, that's a slap in the face of the fans. No, mate, listen, this is not Eddie House's team. Yeah, this is Steve Bruce's team. And this Steve Bruce's team is going to break Eddie Howe, yeah? The best thing to do, right, in my opinion, see what he does in the January window, right? Give him a summer as well, right? And another one in January, and then make your decision then. But you can't just sack him like that, man. You just can't. Lack of movement is a big problem. That's the thing. We cannot move. We could be in here. Go wag. Look, nothing doing that. He's done it. Oh, man. Again, it's been cleared. What I do want to see, I want to see Eddie Howe, change formation to a 4-4-2, get ASM on, right? See what he does in 45. But we're in the game, man. Just hit it, man. Please just hit it. It's as simple as that. 37 people watching live. Please keep smashing the likes, yeah? 4-5-1 isn't working. We should go 4-4-2 and just go for it. Fans are not dumb. If you want to play high press them from the defence line, not area. We can't just write this off. Another loss then, eh? Well, it's game over, mate. Yeah, but John, he's not signing the players that brought in the plug. That's how it's just a coach. Okay, cool. Leave it there. And now I've got Tom as well. We are dreadful. We deserve to go down to the championship. Yeah. But every ref we hit, so that is the truth. City's got a corner, by the way. We've got 5 minutes to go to half time. And it's going to be swung off on the right-hand side. Ball's to be played in. And that's going out for a goal kick. Yeah. I mean, listen, we do have a goal. We're just lacking ideas. Do you know what I mean? Lacking ideas. Because, like I said, that defence is absolutely shite. I just don't know what to do, man. And I've got tunes as on, but not one of the chosen players. So it's Bruce's team. I've said that it's Bruce's team. which he puts together, who are championship players. In truth, what manager do you think can get this team to start making the mistakes they are? That's referring to Ginger, the Tonsa towards Ginger. 4-4-2, 4-3-3, or whatever. What's the F of 4-4-2? Well, worse with it, we lost 3-1-1. When improvements, we are shifting in goals. We are not scoring unless it's a fluke like Brentford. We couldn't think about second half. It's the players that need sacked, i.e. Clark. We would be 0-0 if he wasn't playing. Yeah, I totally agree. Because there's no way. I don't think Shaw would defend like that. Federico Fernandez never defended like that at all. Yeah? But Kieran Clark is the only one who does it. Yeah? Again, Joe Linton, again, it's when it's shifting again, and he looks frustrated. Yeah? We got a corner, by the way. I'll tell you what, I'd definitely get rid of the whole of that team. I only keep 4 or 5 people. The rest can just score. Yeah? And people calling me, I'm the mini league gunner. I'm not the mini league gunner, but League Gunner is a world-class podcaster. He really is. That's a goal kid header. That's thrown a good chance there. From here and headed it wide. Wow, that's a good chance there. 40 people watching now. Yeah. People say I'm a mini league gunner. I'm not the mini league gunner. He is a world-class podcaster. He's my guy. But one thing I'm going to say, right? But I'm just speaking facts. I'm speaking the truth. Alan Shearer said it was a penalty. Oh dear. But yet, the referee and VAR are not interested in Newcastle. They're not. Rangers had a good game. Compare his running versus Willock. I tell you what, he put Joe Willock into shame, or Joe Pillock into shame, for that matter, by the way. Yeah? I've been bigging this guy up, Joe Willock. I wanted a big season from him, but unfortunately, it hasn't worked out for him at this moment in time. His players' mistakes cost him us, not how. So how is it Eddie's fault? Then it's Joe Linton is shite. What is a shift, John? Explain. Is he scoring assist causes? That's his job, right? Mate, listen, he's putting a shift in, he's running about everywhere, winning tackles, right? Making giant runs in midfield, doing his best. But unfortunately, the players around him, right, are not doing it. Yeah? Come on, Ginger man. Yeah? Let's be real, man. How much field Jordan have? He's the only player doing something, and Newcastle players of the match. I'm not being funny. He's man of the match for us by a mile, absolute mile. It's not like we haven't had chances, but again, it's the same thing. Bad defending plus people not taking chances. That's the thing. We need to fix up front as well with movement. Yeah, someone is going to come at the end of it. So he's trying to be a manager, and those players train reviews, you follow the lead. That's your job. It is not his team. Come on, Holloway, man. It's not his team. How did he miss that? It was a good chance. He headed it wide here. Yeah? Big chance there. And it is a disgrace. Like, I mean, there's one from mouth of the time. Even Annie said, it's not a penalty. There's going to be talking points to the referees again. Sit her in there again. And that should have been 3-0. That should have been 3-0. Jesus fired it just wide. Should have been 3-0. The defence again. Lose the ball again. Our defence all over the place, man. Again, should have been 3. I already complained. I think this is going to be a quicker score in the second half. I really do. John, he's an effing striker and winger. That's what he's paid to do. Wake up. I'm waking up, Ginger. I'm waking up, mate. Yeah? Listen, I respect your opinion, mate, but respect mine, yeah? But listen, at the end of the day, this is Eddie Howe's playing him in there, right? Let's be real. Oh, I got a next one coming up, yeah. Big Joe's on fire again. Our best player from Paul. And there's literally only the guy that into the goal. And he said, "Boo, it's 2-0, by the way." Bullshit, John. He's a manager. Everything's also his choice, his tactics. Wake the F up. No one's has to lose that unless I'm tired of AFTV. First of all, my name's not Ty or Julian, right? And I'm just speaking the truth. Yeah? And I'm not a Joe Linton fan, but have a look at the way he played in the first half, yeah? And he's done well. But the players around him are not playing well. I'm sorry. So it's 2-0 to Man City. Could have been more. Yeah, the first 2 goals were shocking, absolutely shocking. But thanks to the compliment, by the way, Ginger. Thanks to the compliment there. Just wait till we turn them ut in second half. Headsegaard doen and floodgates will open. Difficult. Listen, I'm going to take a break, man, because let's be real. I need to give my mouth a break. Yeah, and like I said, do keep those likes coming up, by the way, right? And I'll see you back in a bit. And Big Joe done most of that in midfield. I shall see you guys in a bit. People. I said that. I called it. Man. Not a chance.
Against Christian Finland. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So the goalkeeper, even if the goalkeeper shot, just got to get. He's just got to head it. I mean, it's absolutely shocking that having so early into a game, then puts his arms out to the goalkeeper. Listen, you could argue the ball could have fallen. I've been in that position at time. You've just got to head it away. Yeah.
What's he doing? Where is it? What's the blocker?
Real quality though, Jamie, about City second. Yeah, we've got some great fullbacks in the Premier League. So what Trent did in midweek, this guy's incredible as well. João Cancelo plays that first pass, opens his body up really well. One of the things I love about him, he uses all parts of his foot so well. Chops inside, Willett there. Hayden then comes to try and defend against him again. He just chops it perfectly. Takes a lovely soft touch just before the two defenders come at him, and then just hits it like a rocket. It's a beautiful.
I'm sorry, people, just back again. And It's finished. Yay. It's 2-0. I'm going to get this back up now. We are kicking off. And if I don't read your comments, then I do apologize. So keep smashing those likes up, by the way. Subscribe if you're new. And I'm going to get to your comments, so don't worry about that, people. I did expect to have 50-odd comments, by the way. But I will get to them whenever I can. There you go. I got to this bit here, didn't I? Fancy calling me Ty. Thanks so much. What's going in? And Edison catches it, by the way. Fast start, by the way, for Newcastle, but we need goals. And if I don't read the comments, by the way, I do apologize. Donations open, by the way, people. If you want to donate anything, that's cool. And that'd be fantastic. Thank you so much. Only problem I've got into my delay on my stream. I'm watching John's YouTube stream on my tablet, and the match is on me telly. That's a mark rule. Would you make any change half time? Yep, Joe Willock is off. ASM is on, people. What do you have to do to get a pen these days? I tell you what, you have to make love to VAR. That's what you need to do. Or find Mike Dean and just pay him a couple £100,000 in there and may do it for you. But listen, the VAR does interest us. Yeah, they're corrupt. Just like everyone else, sort of thing. So people saying sack the backer sounds harsh. I can't believe VAR wasn't used. I can't understand that one. I can't understand it either. Big Joe looking good, just doing the basics a few times in like 2 years. He's showing how bad we've been. We've got come forward here, and it's been cleared again. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. The final ball's been poor. Let's be real. Just go up again. We have another shot on target, and we are home. Not one shot on target. Enter have not made a flying CF. Not one. Club should never play with Newcastle again. I totally got to post it on Twitter, by the way. Competence summed it up. Being a mistake and a moment into brilliance from them be winning. That is the difference between a world-class team and a championship team. Smash the like button. Thanks again, Tom, as always. I love you for that, man. Switch to 4-3. We'll make the side push higher. Up the field, we're already losing. We need to hope Leeds keep losing as well. Same with Watford. Same with Burnley. Same with Norwich as well, by the way. Let's get a flag this up quickly. Has John went for a quick handshake? You wish. If he's a lightweight boxer, go with a heavyweight boxer. If this happens, they are getting the big decisions as well. Absolutely. It's like Tyson Fury taking on Floyd Mayweather sort of thing, yeah? Twice the size of him. Shock from Claude Nubraka. And we start a poster, by the way. We're getting in the box here. Are we going to cross in? It's a good one. And Edison again. So weak cross, by the way. So easy for Edison. Currently's gone to the front now. He should have been gone. Caught with Ceases again, by the way. That was embarrassing. The goal. Even some of the league defenders would have cleared the ball. Totally agree. Even Hackney Marshes as well would have cleared that defence, by the way. The referee and VAR are an embarrassment. God turned away from the shot. Effing scared to get hit in the bar. That's totally agree. How on earth do you not get a penalty? Definitely conspiracy like that's in Kieran. I heard of, not me, in the background. Nasir Gallagher agreed with my early comments. Sunday league defender is better. I totally agree. John texting all the ladies. Not true. Does John know he can hear him on Twitter and watching TV? Yeah. What's the F is that noise coming down? Comes in. Oh, again. Edison again. We started okay in the second half here now, but he's just not getting the big calls and the final ball's correct. I think that's the door. Cut down in a minute. Man, the Celtics got turned away. From the ball disgracefully cowardly. That's a Marco. I've seen it again. It was poor. Yeah, I was on before I was tweeting. I was twittering. Let's have a look some more comments, by the way. Man City are in here. Shot in, kind of blocked, by the way. That's a good block there by our defence. That's 4 on the Green Mount. Oh, John's having a bit of hamshake of time. I'll take losing about non-decisions. Absolute effing disgrace. Correct. That's going to be offside, by the way. Keep on side, man. Let's have a look. I can take losing, but that non-decision is an effing disgrace. But I'll be ashamed of defend that cavalry. I'm 57 to turn away. What are they being paid for? They get paid to get hurt, by the way. Take the battering. Just take the bait. This team cannot take the bait. Bastion, Irish Bishop, not. What's Far even doing eating popcorn, watching Christmas films? Do you even check anything? I think he must be making love to someone. I don't know. Emma Hears, maybe? But Joe having a blind eye in midfield. Keep that one quiet, mate, because Ginger might be hearing. So Cantello comes over the bar, so it's not a penalty. Live Watchalong, but not. Come there. City's on the attack here. And still on the ball there. Sterling. And it's coming to nothing. And we can reshape again. That's the thing. But not as you know then. This is a live chat along with Catch You guys. The black and white night who's a different player. We should try for straight so you can get Roger Banana on second yellow card. How about playing your own game and start scoring goals? City are in again. Head across the goal, and that's a brilliant save on the backer. What a save! What a save, man. Save from Jesus. I mean, where's the defence again, though? The cross comes in. No defenders couldn't be bothered. The cross comes in, brilliant across the goal. The defence, oh my God, what a save by the backer. That was a worldie. What a world-class save. That would have been free. Here comes the corner. And we're going to get this. We have to get this out of the way. And then, oh man, that's going to be a free kick. But what a save by the backer. Because I tell you what, had that been 3-0, there'd be no way back. Imagine what Fergie would have done to themselves in Clag half time, bottling it. He would have slapped them in the slipper or throw the boot at their faces. Very fast typing, John. Thank you very much indeed. John playing tennis. That's not true. We were off another pen. Yeah, it's all been conned. It's absolutely unbelievable, man. I should have put it on mute, shouldn't I? My God. I was going to move. Thanks, Kieran. I was going to move the thing, but I thought I can't be bothered. And let's look at this one. Apparently, Murphy's going to try something different on the second half. Passing the ball forward to teammates. He's been practicing for weeks and training, and that's nearly managed it. Strange time to move in house. Get Wallace Taylor's lot in. Now you have it. And City's in on the prowl again. It's the thing, and that's going to be a goal kick. That's a corner kick. That's good defending, but I think Jesus wanted more. Mummy returns. Is out. Delia's hand. It's going to fly for us very, 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 very quickly. We are on it, Villian. We are on it. Big Joe. And Rodri. Problem classic. Call comes in. It's been cleared. And the shot comes in and it's wide again. I tell you what, our defense is a joke. It really, really is. Really is. A 14-year non-investment. Our chickens come home to roost. Guardiola couldn't make a team out of this. So it's, yes, definitely not. Thanks for your donation, Steve, mate. Thanks so much indeed, mate. I really appreciate that. And listen, that's a good comment, by the way, the last one as well. Whoever comes in, you get a world-class manager coming to coach this team, right? They can't do it. This team is uncoachable. It's so uncoachable. It's absolutely unbelievable, yeah? And when you're uncoachable, then they just start laughing at you. Do you understand what I'm saying? But this team is uncoachable, and it's just not good enough. The Premier League tools, options, referees, no wonder why they're protected, and you can't say out about them without being punished. Someone fishy. the 6-6, the big 6 wanted to Super League. And did they get the wrong way when they got found out? Yeah. After John Son late to the game, it's absolutely fine. I'm on night shifts. Just seen the Storm Core penalty. Absolutely disgusting, Chris. First of all, mate, it was definitely a penalty. Secondly, you can see that a shocking goal. And if I was you, mate, I'd just stay in bed, get a rest, mate, before you go back on a night shift. Because at the end of the day, I don't want you to suffer from this. You know what I mean? John, so the owners want to copy Liverpool but 4-3-3 and high pressing. We don't have to play us. I agree with you there. If Liverpool's the blueprint, we can't keep playing 4-4-2. Yep, totally agree. On that one, agree with Carver's on defenders making themselves small when they're trying to block a shot. They need to be brave. You have to be brave. Yep, read that. And what I see is Bracker. And we need to be a bit savvy a bit more, because at the minute we're just playing the same way and we're just not getting what we need to get. If you see a player of Man City fall in the boxing penalty for sure, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Jesus, Argon and Costa Ref actually gave him a son. Bung him another ton. Yeah. If a World Class Master came in, they would buy 11 players because they came with a big name, correct. I think, like I said, this is the worst Newcastle team I've seen in years. I'm not going to lie, because they're just not good enough. It's a championship team. I don't care what anyone say. It's a championship team. They're in again, like on left-hand side. He cuts inside the curling shot, and another great save by the backer. I tell you what, he's keeping us in the game. And then City is still on the prowl here. De Bruyne, teasing, goes out wide to gets the ball again. De Bruyne with plenty of space in front of him. I tell you what, we're just not pressing them at all whatsoever, sort of thing. You know what I mean? This is like a training exercise for us. You know what I mean? A training exercise. Just not pressing. And this could be another number here. This could be any number on this side. They won this game. Don't worry about that. We're not going to come back from this. I did say 2-0. I think it could be 4s and 5s and 6s. This carries on. You know what I mean? And pressing that for performance, we've got Foreman. Daniel, big up to you, D. We expect to have a miserable Christmas fixture-wise, but this blatant agenda with VAR and referee decisions complete and utter disgrace. The world is against us. It is, Daniel. Absolutely true, Pet. I mean, come on. I mean, we are. I'm not being funny here, but you can see the Premier League wants us to be relegated. They want us to be relegated. Let's be real. And that's what they want. Because they just bottle us. They just got this and give us a decision. Yeah? And it's shocking. But Daniel, that's a flipping good message there, Pet. It really, really is. And Johnny Ola, I totally agree, mate. I watched a lot of championship football. These will be mid-table. Well, the way things are, this would be a relegation candidate again, because I tell you, I want this team ripped up and start again, because they overstayed their time. Yeah? Rip them up, start again. John, I know why Newcastle are director of football. Of course, Eddie Howe doesn't have the name to bring in the players. The owners wants this one. We've brought, and I don't trust West Brom and Celtic. Yeah, fair enough. I want a director of football myself, yeah, but it has to be a quality director of football, yeah. They had long enough to get one. Still can't get a one. I don't know what they want. I really don't know. On top clubs. There you go. So do slap the likes. I want 100 likes today. 100 likes today. They're in against City. This is incredible. Oh, fired over the bar, man. That's from Cancelo. I tell you, this is your right back. This is your right and left back, by the way. Yeah? And he gets forward. Oh, it's just embarrassing, man. Anyone expects big names in Jan has been on the Baileys a bit early. Oh, brilliant, man. I tell you what, you get more entertainment than Danny had doing this game. We are an absolutely shocking, man. We're just dead players. The team's dead. We need enough to fight survival and see where we are in the summer. Newcastle's going to make another change here. And it looks like Sean Longstaff's coming on and Hayden's going to come on. Get us in. Thank you. I'm back. I got a verbal warning for calling our club is dead. And I do apologise there. Someone needs to step in and kick the Premier League arse and start treating every team fairly. Yeah, I totally agree. Thanks, John. For whatever reasons, the Premier League don't like us and I'll do everything they can to F us over. I think we just need to get our heads around we're getting relegated. Yeah, that's what they want. They want to get relegated. Yeah, and if we do get relegated, yeah, we're going to have to start again. We're going to have to rebuild and come back up as a better team. Yeah, and then we're going to have to improve the moment we go up. Yeah, we need to get players like Bertrand Diaz. Yeah, just get him up front. Yeah, blow from the water. Get him. Yeah, he'll do bits in the Championship. Let's be real. I tell you what, I sound like a broken record with Man City in again. I'm so far away. Excuse me. We just really coming to our heart. We just don't press at all. It's just unbelievable, man. We need to sign killers in the summer up front because our front line have Prem names, but not Prem standard against top 10 teams. Yeah, I totally agree. It's the midfield. It's the midfield as well, man. Just not creating enough. Yeah, I'll be naughty. I'll put my hand up. Yes, I have. Man City can treat better with Prem because they have good lawyers. We need to fight them with lawsuits. Yes, fight them with lawsuits. You know what? They will smash them up left, right, and centre. You know, I'm not a fan of this. Eddie Howe's here. No top class manager will touch our team like ours. Reality check. I agree, Daniel. Most of these players don't fancy it. They had a 2-year holiday on the boost. I totally agree. You know what it is, Dan? In my opinion, I'm going to be real here. Yeah. That's a brilliant message you just sent out there. Yeah. They're just not used to hard training every day. And now they're getting their just desserts. Yeah. They're going to be working hard, whether they like it or not. If you don't want to work hard for this club, get out, because I don't want players who don't want to work hard. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is reality. This is the truth. Yeah. It's a culture shock to them. Yeah. And this is going to be 3-0 here. And it's 3-0. It's 3-0. It's my guy, Mahrez. It's 3-0. 3-0, people. So easy, isn't it? So easy. Or have they disallowed it? Or is he going to check on VAR? Are they going to check on VAR? Because I tell you what, I looked at it again, and I didn't think it was offside, you know. I did not think it was offside. I didn't think it was offside, people. Finishes off. That's a brilliant one. Daniel, I could pin this message up, by the way. I could really pin this message up. But this is going to be 3-0. It's 3-0. I called it. I called it. Yeah? John, one day the Premier League will look into and they better have covered their tracks well because they are knackered. Totally agree. John, this is a trade in the youth property underway yet. Well, they're going to need to do it. I mean, they are doing things here. They're doing things at the minute, but they need to do something about it very, very quickly. We need a training facilities, yeah. Let's invest in youth, yeah. Invest in youth. And get some new youth, by the way. Not how here, but we're allowed to criticise the manager. Cool. Bruce will have won 1 out of 18 as well. We're no better players. That is the thing. That's the thing. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'm going to be honest. I think Eddie Howe, as much as I love him, right? I think he got his tactics wrong today. Got it so wrong. And Let's be honest, not good enough. I mean, you picked Kieran Clark in. Yeah, replaced Murphy at right back. Yeah, that's shocking. It really, really is. Nah, unacceptable. I'm sorry, Rafa White in under Ashley. We can get any manager with the money these orders. And let's be real, if Poch was free, he would be our manager. I don't think he'll come to Newcastle near because he wants to go to a club where the club are ready and prime. He wants to go in. He doesn't want to build from the bottom. He just wants to go in there ready to go. Yeah? That's 4-0 against Leicester, and that's a very bad result. We could see the 4 against Leicester, 3 against Liverpool, 3 against Man City. Our goal difference is minus 40. Yeah? We could see the 40 goals, and I tell you what, this is relegation form. We need a new back four. You cannot trust this back four. You just cannot. Let's just get NDM back on the case. So the Prem over a company sponsorship. Rules made to stop us accruing more money to spend is anti-competitive, and we will win. Correct. After the Premier League needs to back away now, this is going to be embarrassed more. Yep, Poch will touch this team. Sorry, Poch was going to be our manager. They proved that he was waiting to be going to get 18 million a season. Listen, he was going to get he's going to go to Man United next summer anyway. He's going to go to Man U. What's Evans' football's trash, yeah? If you live in Australia or New Zealand or live in an Asian country and you watch my Watchalong, all good and well, big up to you. But my advice to you is just stay in bed, will you? Stay in bed and let us do the stressing. Do you know what I mean? And if you want to come on after the game, the link's in the description. Click on that and then you can come on my channel and have your say. Say it's just a quarter bar away. They're going in. This is going to be a whack how it is. The cross comes in, and it comes, and that should have been 4-0. It should have been 4-0, man. It's embarrassing, isn't it? It's so embarrassing. Yeah? I don't believe everything you read. That's true. How he was the third goal for Man City, that's oh man. I'm at a loss, man. Don't sign anyone in January. Waste the money. Wait till the summer started fresh. No, Maggie, we need to sign players in now. NOW. Let's build for now, right? Because these players are not good enough. Fine, wake up for Man City, but it didn't wake up for us. It's all over for us now. We were relegated after the Norwich game. I found it easier to accept than not accepting anything. It's Nika getting stressed. Do you know what it is, right? I don't want to get stressed. Do you know what I mean? It's no point getting stressed. Yeah? I'm just going to be calm. I'm just going to be relaxed. I'm just going to be mellow. Yeah? 48 people watching this nonsense, yeah? Because we're losing by 3-0. I'll be better off being a stand-up comedian. I'd be good at that, you know? Because this game is like a training exercise today. A training exercise. Just not good enough. Yeah? They just lay siege to us the second half because we're allowing them to, because the players just don't want to be here. Do you know what I mean? Get that mute. Shit defending by Richie, and why are we letting them cross the ball with no pressure? We are absolutely we were just weak. We're absolutely weak all over that pitch. But some of the people on here are saying, you got to accept this Man City is the best team in the Premier League, yeah? We just show no effort. The only player showed effort this year is Joe Linton. And the rest of them, I'm sorry, are just simply not good enough. We're in here. Got to be, for goodness sake, man. Can't even cross the ball, man. They're in again. If this goes wide, it's going to be 4-0. There it is. And it should have been 4-0. It should have been 4. It's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, Tech-ass. Unbelievable, Jeff. We don't want to sign players now. Ain't sign up, mate. Wait till summer. Start in the championship. Get rid of this lot. Get rid of these now, mate. I don't want to see them here. I want a Sporting's manager. He's got a bright future, John. Sporting are in the last 6 in the Champions League. My advice to him is stay where you're at, mate. Stay where you're at. Don't look at us yet. And then Jackie Lee. And accept the fact we are going down. Thoughts on going down and having to rebuild for a season. And then come back up with a fresh team, a style of player. Yeah, I'd rather be in the Premier League. We're not down yet. Excuse me. But we need to invest now. We can still get out of the bottom 3. We can. But Yeah, these wasters at my club because they're just simply not good enough. I'm talking about Murphy. I'm talking about Clark, Lascelles, Ritchie. Yeah. The midfield, Joe Willock laughed at us. Yeah. You know, Isaac Hayden. I mean, I tell you what, I think he could be done at the club as well. Yeah. I'm calling these players suit. Yeah. Joe Linton, I keep 100%. Miggy, I don't think he suits the Premier League anymore. Yeah. Ryan Fraser, squad player. Oh, Wilson, I keep him, yeah, but would he be a minimum striker? I don't know. I really don't know. But we need someone who's a professional right now. I switched off now, John. Just watch you pretty fierce instead, John. Thank you, mate. Oh man. Don't tell the wifey, by the way, Tony B. Do not tell the wifey. Yeah, don't get stressed, John. It's going to take a long time to even get to the stage where we are a stable Premier League team. That's what I want to be, Daniel. I want to be a stable Premier League team, with rich owners, and just build and build and build. I can't be bothered to get stressed to this team anymore. I just can't. It is what it is. But thanks, babe. I really appreciate that. These owners won't want us to be out of this league. The advertising rights would lose. It's unthinkable, mate. Fair dues. Bring Anderson on for Miggy. That's a good shout now. And see what he does. We are as bad as the Longstaffs. And then Leeds got fast 7-0 through the week. Do you think it might be Newcastle today? Well, they got another 20 minutes to sort of do so. I said it's going to be 2-0. But today, we just like rabbits out of the lights. Do you know what I mean? Remember, we finished 12th and 30th last 2 seasons, Tony. We will not be finishing 12th and 30th until this squad gets ripped apart in January. 8 is porn trash. And we got who's going to take these muppets off our hands? Just paying them off, mate. We're the richest club in the world. Just paying them off. It's chicken feed. They're worth £720 billion. I'm surely now they can afford to pay these wasters out of the club. Let's be real. Yeah? Dumping the reserves that needs to be. Might suffer. Yeah? We know this lot will be gone in one day. Hope it's January. Yeah? Hope it's January. Oh, Shaq Jolin including, man. He's only shown effort the last few weeks. What about all the years he's shortchanged us with not even effort unforgivable? I tell you what, this matter. I totally agree. I've always said I'll judge a player on the day. And what he's done for the last few games, let's be real, he's done well. He's got belief in himself. Steve Bruce has killed him. Killed him. Yeah? We are open and born football. No one have an identity of football. Imagine one day upsetting the top 6. What fun will we have? Do you know what? Our time will come. Our time will come. Had to start watching for the third goal, went in. We haven't played terribly, but watching it is just peers off. That is fun. NFC for life. Yeah, I want 100 likes today. I want 100 likes. I've got 50 people watching live. I want all you 50 people watching us today. Hit the like button. Yeah, please hit the like button. I want to get 100 a day. Yeah. Thank you so much. We're still just sitting back in our ship of 3-0 down. We're just not fighting at all, mate. We're just not. I think we lost the game. We're just going through damage limitation here. You can accept defeat if City ripped us apart for the goals, but 2 of them were self-inflicted, and 90% of goals conceded are self-inflicted. It has this season, mate. It has this season. Yeah, it is ridiculous, man. And I kind of think of it. But the Braka made 2 great saves. Yeah. But that's not going to get his ratings any higher. Yeah, he is going to get marked for the first goal because he has fought for the first goal. Let's be real. I'm not going to mention the person's name, but I'm going to read it out. Right? I might even share the screen, but I won't share the screen. People are clueless about football because Cancelo had the ball. It shouldn't be a pen for FC. Okay, next time a striker's waiting in the box for a City player to knock it in for him, just keep taking him out as he doesn't have the ball. Thick as fruit. Wow. I'm still getting people tweet us saying that's not a penalty. That's not the turning point. That's not the turning point. The turning point was we could see the 3 poor goals. Look at the first goal again. It's just embarrassing. The first goal. I mean, that kind of set the tone. I get people who I work with, like, saying that Steve Bruce has done a good job. He's done a wonderful job. Let's be real. That's what he said, not my words, but him. And I was told last week they should never sack Steve Bruce. Well, why? Why should you not sack Steve Bruce? There we go, trying to play the ball out from the back. We're slow at it. Too slow at it. We just can't play out from the back. Then Joe Linton turned, like, nearly lost the ball then, turn it in. I can't see the last time we scored a goal playing it out from the back. You just can't do that. You can accept defeat. It's serious as part. Yeah, I read that. And I've already hit the like button earlier. Thanks so much, John. I hope Amanda sacks a lot of them, apart from DeBracker and Wilson and Joe Linton. Yeah. As far as I know, the rest can go. I mean, City are starting to take the mickey now. They're bringing on Cole Palmer on. Yeah. That tells you everything that you need to know, people. That tells you everything that you need to know. I want to get 1,000 hits today, 1K on the Watchalong today. Yeah, I mean, we need to win 10. We need to win 10 more games this season just to stay up. And where those 10 games are going to come from, I just haven't got a clue. Because I'll tell you one thing, right? We need to rip up that team. Rip the team up and start again. Because we are absolutely shocking. ASM's on the prowl here. Got 3 players around him. If he goes wide, takes a shot and it's blocked again. It's blocked again, people. Yeah? I mean, Ed's haven't had much to do. City's breaking away on the right-hand side. Might be Sterling, I think. He's going in. He's in the box. And has them off as well. So it might be end-to-end, people. But we're losing. And yeah, so we've got another 30 minutes to go. The link is in the description button. And it's in the link. So if you want to click on that, you will have your say after the game. Then you can come on to your say. And then you can tell us. And tell us what you think of the game. Because I can tell you now, we've been poor today. Absolutely poor. I mean, we did okay in bits. But overall, defending has been shocking. It really has. We should have kept Lejeune. But that was Steve Bruce. He didn't want him. And when he was asked about him, I think it's season 4 last about Lejeune, he said that, you have to Lejeune. He goes, you may find that he's playing in Spain, and I think he's doing okay. Well, he either has done okay, he's not. You got to keep an eye on him. Yeah? It's this man, that manager, or former manager, saw a net. But, like I said, I'm going to say it again. We didn't lose the game because we didn't deny a penalty. We lost the game because we've been shite. I mean, you look at players like, I don't want to see Richie again. I don't want to see Lascelles again or Clark again. Yeah. The midfield, I thought I'd get rid of Hayden as well. I've been a bit harsh. I mean, I dropped Joel Willock. And Miggy, I just don't know about him anymore. I just don't know. I'm just not sure about this guy because, listen, he's got no ability, but he has not shown it enough. Jeff Hendricks coming on, by the way, people. I mean, I think Chris got a good point here. In my time, I've seen some poor Newcastle teams. But this shower a shite tax a biscuit. No fight in this at all whatsoever. It is ridiculous, man. Man, you game should be tighter if you can take some comfort in that. But with the pace and wrong, it could be very bad. I hope that game gets called off next week. I really do. The Feel Good Vibes is finished. Let's see if this shite director football signs shite this January. Yeah? Gotta be right. Watch on for this game. Respect, John. Thank you very much indeed, my guy. I decided to stay in bed this morning. Not put myself through it, mate. Stay in bed, man. Stay in bed. If you've got a wifey, yeah, just get some bunch of flowers, right? Do some breakfast in bed, right? And just, you know what to do. just keep her happy. I shan't get a whole way. Hendo for the goal of the season. Clark can put in the shame list of bad centre defenders as Bramble and Boomsong. Yeah, listen, even Bramble wouldn't have defended like that. No way. The guy is 6'3". I mean, we're on the attack. A7's on the ball there. 2 players on, and he gets easy possessed there. Early cross comes in, and Edison had a good save. That's a great save. That's the first shot we've ever had. That's from Wilson there, by the way. Either side, it could have been 3-1, but 1-3, as I see it. But Edison had a good save. Cross comes in, and that's going to be a goal kick. The atmosphere is very poor for a Newcastle home match. I got it on mute, mate. I don't know what it's like, John. I do not know what it's like. Work for me is the no show this season. He's got the wrong contract he wanted. Yep. I tell you what, his agent must be laughing away to the bank. Rashford's pace against our defenders, you absolutely scare us big time. Just all hit up from Ian here. There's definitely a connection between the referees in this league. Kieran Clark proved me point to lad to 5 minutes. He should. I blame Eddie for that. He should never have played him. Good to see Ashwell cross, but it's taken 81 minutes to do that. January can't come quick enough for you guys. Need players ASAP. Absolutely, mate. Totally agree. We are absolutely shut. We're in again. Everton strikes one and it's going over for a goal kick. Keep it down, man. I want to see Digne for Everton, Trippier from Madrid, Electro Madrid, Montman and Cooley getting a leader. Back 4, right, will be perfect for us. We need to fix the defence. Fix the defence. And that's all we need to do. 2 weeks, John, I want to see players in on the 1st of January. I mean, 1st of January is New Year's Day, but you can always have it done on the 3rd. Because we've got a game against Southampton on what day off New Year's Day? I think that's a Sunday. I think that's a Sunday, you know. Yeah, I'll be doing the watch-along for that one. I'll still be back doing that one, so... Like I said, this was a Man City in again. We had 2 good chances. Wilson forced a save out of Edison. And an ASM fired over the bar. But other than that, that's as good as we've got for the whole of the second half. But what they probably do now, they're just hoping that match against Man U has been called off. Well, I'll be honest with you, I hope it does, because at the end of the day, if all the games are going to be called off, I should be called off as well. You know what I mean? Got a chance there, but again, we're just lacking guile. Easy dispossessed, by the way. In the Scottish Cup final, it's Celtic 0, Hibs 0, by the way. So it's delicate poise in that game, by the way, at Hampden. So it's 0s each. I do expect Celtic to win that game, by the way. Some more comments flying through the roof, by the way. And Nick French, big up to my guy Mitch. I hope you're okay and your family are well. Tune to stay and blessed. Do subscribe to my channel. Such grand support from the Tune for fans. We do not deserve such a bad team. I totally agree. This is the worst Newcastle team I've seen in years. Let's be real. One difference is fixed. We need attacking players as well. We want the press of our teams. I agree. I've got Robbie as well. 61 game effortless. Yeah, true. I miss the mid to late 90s football. I do as well. I tell you what, those teams back then are much better than the ones we got here today. It's desperate with our blame corruption as losing the game. Even if we had the ref helping us, City would be beating us. Let's just look at ourselves and admit we are totally shite. The levels are gigantic. I said that because the referee not giving us a penalty. We still would have lost anyway. He's going to come to a team set relegation. Mate, we're not going to be caught adrift for the bottom 3. Yeah, players are still going to come and help us. We win a couple of games, right? Then it can make a huge damn difference. Yeah, but we need to get the right players in, and don't give up all hope, mate. Don't give up hope. I think the referees are protected too much and need to interview after the match and explain key decisions. They not come out, Ian. They never come out. Oh, sit in again. If that ball's rolled back, that's number 4. That's 4-0. 4 people. Ryan Sterling. Oh, man. We are conceding 11 goals in 3 games, man. 11 and 3. That is absolutely shocking. Do you know what, man? You know what I do? I want to just whack away for the stadium, just whack away in disgust, because the defense are all over the shop. The defense is shite. The players are out of date. Look at the space, man. They've still got another 5 more minutes to score 7. The Bracker kept it down to 3. That save was world class. That was 4-0, John. It's 4-0. I want to see players put on the pitch match to assure the fans to love. Please call it off. It hurts losing to them against United, yeah? I mean, I've got Man U followers, by the way. And that's one team I love to beat is United. That would make me, yeah, if you do beat them one day. But let's get that game called off. Richard lost his man. He was poor. We can't get any worse. Definitely not, Jock. Definitely not, mate. It's just embarrassing. I know Man City are the best team. It's the way they can pitch it. It's the way we can see the goals. It's just poor. And Eddie Howe don't deserve this. He does not deserve this at all whatsoever. He must know now. We played, 7 games under him? 7 games. 7. And he must know that this team is not his team. They're not good enough. Yeah? And he's got to make a decision now. He's got to go to his board and say, look, I watch these games. I want him gone, want him gone, want him gone. Yeah? Because he cannot trust them. He cannot trust these players any further. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's laughable, man. This back four shit is absolutely poor. But I'm not going to get stressed on it because Daniel will probably sort out suit. 2 wins and we're up the table. We're not 15 points behind. We just need talented youngsters and solid centre midfield spots the box, like Kante, or similar to Kante, and man to clean up the attacks in midfield. Yep, that's very, very true. So you do make some good points, mate. As long as you don't call us Ty or Julian for AFTV. But Jerry Gallagher apparently slates Kieran Clark as well, quite rightly so. But yeah, if I did that, I'm going to get ripped a good one. Every single time. They're in again. This is ridiculous. This is embarrassing, people. It's a shambles, man. Just listen. Just blow the whistle, ref. Ref, please blow the whistle because I don't want to take any more of this. I don't want to take any more of this. I really don't. We just need a new team. Yeah. Definitely need a new team to keep us up. And the next 5 in the summer to make yourself a good team. Look at Amanda on the screen now and Ashia. And they're just so embarrassed. They cannot believe. They must be thinking, what I bought this football club for? Do you know what I mean? But only joking. I'm glad they bought the club. But they must know now a new team's got to be done. You cannot back this team. Just to keep the goalkeeper, the rest can go. Yeah, I'll keep 4 players. That's it. We need a whole new team. I got Jockey B. Be ahead of the team that we're just ticking along, embedding into the team. I feel sorry for Eddie. He can't do anything with a new team is what he needs. He needs to now. We are the richest club in the world. Now we got to rip at this team. Cost comes in, and that's been cleared. Men's against boys, it's like a training exercise today. It's a training exercise for Man City. The season has gone on, the anger's turned into sadness now. Yep, that's very true. Mike Ashley must be laughing at us. Steve Bruce, tucked with his £8 million in his back pocket, must be laughing at us, yeah? And I'll tell you what, I'm glad we got a club back, number 1. Number 2, we love his owners. Number 3, we love Eddie Howe, but The stadium's so empty. It's empty. Thankfully, the teams around haven't done much better recently. It's a big opportunity. Only one win would have made a difference. But João Cancelo is the man of the match. He's been excellent today. I follow his career when he used to play with Inter Juve. I think Man City's got a good one there. Pretty clear, the Premier League isn't the most competitive in the world. How many results like this between the top and bottom? Don't believe the PR hype. Even the Newcastle fans of the Gallagher are wearing the scarves and the flags, by the way. Big up to them, the Gallagher, man. They have done their bit. They've done their bit. It's just a shame the players haven't done theirs. John, he needs to stop defending those players because it's his tactics. And yes, they're bad tactics, but he needs to be more forward thinking and demand better quality. Try and get 3 top players from abroad. We'll get some toes from abroad. We're trying to get this Lucas Paqueta from Lyon, used to play for AC Milan, turned us down. He would be the highest paid player if he came to us, yeah? Something like £180,000 a week. Unbelievable, yeah? Maybe don't want to leave Lyon. Comfortable. And talking of being comfortable, these players are too comfortable. Do you know what I mean? Too comfortable here. 2 minutes of misery left to go. I've added on time. So if you want to come on my channel and you want to have your say, do come on. The link is in the description, by the way. And click on that and you'll be able to come on. So just left the match. Me personally, I would have just gone to bed. No idea how to save the game. That's too true. Watching the game on Sky, we have got the best fans in the entire world, that's for sure. It's just a shame we haven't got the best players in the world. That went down well. And then Tommy D, I was an every single Newcastle defender, most crucial back four I've seen at professional levels, plus 2-3 goals given Man City. Listen, I'm not being funny. It's game over. That puts us out of a mystery. It's 4-0. And it's not the way we got beat, it's the way we got beat. These players haven't got any bottle on them at all whatsoever. It's got no fight in them whatsoever. Joe Linton, again, man of the match. But I'm sounding like a broken record. Yeah? If he's man of the match, what does that say about our players around him? Not good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? Eddie needs to be brutal with these owners. I need 250 million or we are going down. Make the calls to Payev and tell them the truth. We are going down without any money. I agree. He has to now. Sorry, but why has he brought Henrik on when you could have got Anderson a chance? Slap in the face. Great to see the flags out. That's the only best thing in the whole game. We are going down. We are not good enough. 2 of those defenders are midfielders. Yeah, you're right. That is Richie and Murphy. He couldn't defend and save his life. That is shocking, man. Absolutely shocking. It's just a poor, toothless performance from Newcastle today. Toothless. I know it's Man City, but we just didn't show any fight at all. When you're at the bottom of the table, you got to show the fight. You got to show passion. You got to show the will to win. You got to have the hunger in there. Apart from Joe Linton, I didn't see any of that today. Yeah? Shocking. Shocking, man. John, do you remember when Derby signed Terrible Rest for Milan, if I can go, and Derby were in a similar situation to us now? What an inspirational signing that proved to be. Yeah, I can remember that. I can remember all so well. It was colourful, by the way. I must give him that. We're going down. The sooner we are to accept it, the better. And Tom, thought an absolutely dreadful performance. How sure, I do expect it. Didn't expect nothing, but I expect a lot better. We are shown. Loving the support at the end of the game. That's fantastic. Yeah. People's got to understand now that we need a whole new team. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie because those players are too comfortable at Newcastle. Too comfortable. And it's just unacceptable. Yeah. I'll have to go through this. Doing a watch along, having to witness that shower performance, yeah? I mean, Pep broke Eddie Howe today. He actually broke him today. It was a horrible performance today. 4-0, mate. 4-0. I think it's disgusting. Just looking at my tweets the other day. But anyone who's come on my channel and have your say, whether you're a Newcastle fan or a Man City fan, or any fan for that matter, please come on. The link is in the description, yeah? Please click on that, come and have your say, and then we can talk about it for 10 minutes each, yeah? And that'll be fantastic. So come on in. You're always welcome to. I've seen 2 games out of Newcastle conceded the first 10 minutes. That is shocking. It really, really is, man. I think that's disgraceful. Massive clout needed. No passion, no motivation. They're going to be there in a few. But just collecting their wages until they are shipped out. That's totally agree. Absolutely ridiculous, man. I mean, Pep is on beast mode. I don't think it's just your team. It's going to be hard now to stop them from taking the title. For what I've seen today, they're going to win the title this season. John, Eddie says we play well and defends these players. Is it right to say in front of the fans? He's never going to say in front of the fans. He's going to say in the press conference and interview, mate. That's all he's going to do. He's not going to come out and sing Jason Spike in the middle of the pitch and tell them that, is he? Really? But what you see what you have to say. I just hope he's going to be truthful. I hope he's going to be honest. I hope he's going to come out here and share the same disappointment that we as fans do. Do you know what I mean? Most of our players would be happy to be relegated so they can still get paid while playing at the championship. I tell you what, I've just written them off. Peter, come on my channel, mate. The link's in the description, my guy. And then just come on and have your say. And then I've got James as well. Realistically, well, one of the worst team in the Premier League. I can't wait for 5 year time to have a team like City. We have conceded 38 goals this season. 38 goals in the Premier League. And it's not even Christmas, man. It's not even Christmas. It is shocking. 11 goals scored in the last 3 games. That is relegation form, Harry's. 8 goals in 2. Just Ashley, add 3 more on top of that as well, mate. Liverpool. And wow, the future stars non-existent. Yeah? I think it's disgraceful, man. And I don't want to be, I try to be calm and try to be cool, and that's what it's going to be. I'm just going to send the link again. And I'm going to read this comment as well. Joe Linton, man of the match for Newcastle, ran the socks off yet again. John, totally agree, mate. 100%. I've got Peter in the cut, my guy. How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, man.
Well, thing is, right? 4-0, man. I mean, it's just getting worse to worse. That's what? In 3 games, because 11 goals, yeah, and only scored 1, yeah. Okay, I know Liverpool and Man City are the top 2 teams, yeah, but there was absolutely no fight in this team at all whatsoever, mate.
No. As soon as I saw Richard's name on the list, on the team sheet, I knew we were going to lose. Richie, as I said to you in the chat, Richie couldn't defend to save his life.
Yeah.
He couldn't save his. It's depression, man. It really is.
Ridiculous. I mean, I look at that team, right? I mean, Eddie Howe, I've been a fan. I've been a big sticker at Eddie Howe, right? Since he came in today, right? Because for me, he got his tactics so wrong. He's right back. Richie ain't good enough, yeah? He packed the midfield, which I could fully understand why, yeah?
Yeah.
But I'm afraid, I mean, Callum Wilson, again, it's been staffed yet again. He had that chance header later on. And then other than that, that's all he's done. I mean, ASN came in second half, didn't do a great deal. Guy went over the bar. And if you look at the first goal, right, I mean, this is why Kieran Clark should never play for Newcastle again. Never. But before that, Dubravka and Lascelles played out from the back. Yeah. Dubravka didn't need to do that. He was at fault as well.
I thought Dubravka was at fault for the first goal.
Yeah.
He should have. Clark. Yeah, well, and Clark, yeah. But it's just bad defending yet again.
Yeah, I mean, the first goal, I mean, he played out from the back. It was behind the line before the Cells tried to clear it.
Yeah.
And then a minute later, when the corner came in, wasn't dealt with properly. I mean, how was allowed our ball was we hooked back in, and Kieran Clark just was in no man's land. He had a covered, and then he just didn't bother to jump. He didn't even bother. And Diaz had the freedom of St. James heading in the back of the net. I mean, goals like that will get us relegated. I know people's going to say, oh, you have to understand Man City. They're the best team in the Premier League. I get it. But I will not pull up for that defence like that. There's no way.
But who are we going to play? Who are we going to replace him with?
You know what it is? I mean, we're not going to, the game, I think the game's going to be called off because of COVID from next week. I reckon the game's going to be called off until next year.
If there's a card up there, please.
Yeah, that's going to be our saving grace, right? And then we're going to get players coming in. Players will come to Newcastle because you're not caught adrift. Whoever comes in now, I want a new back four. I want a new back four. I want a new midfield, right? Yeah. I want 2 decent wingers and cross the ball, yeah? Forget about Dusan Vlahovic for now. Forget about him, right? Let's sort out the defence. Go out there. We got to get Trippier, right? Go out towards and get Cordy. Go out and bully Lille for Botman. And go out and get Everton right with fear of left back Lucas Digne. That's my back four.
Yeah. Look, it looks like Trippier's agreed to come here anyway to our club.
That's Trippier.
Trippier, yeah. So he, that will help the defence a bit. I don't know what to say, man. Really, it's depressing. It really is.
It's depressing, isn't it? I mean, do you think if you look at it, right? I mean, I can only think of one player to be man on the match today. I mean,
Joe Linton.
Again. And when you got Joe Linton to man on the match, right? Yeah. What does that say about the other players?
Exactly.
So, I was going to say, the back is making decent saves, but he's still going to get marked down for it anyway. But let's be honest, about the second goal, we just, on Cancelo, right? We just didn't let Glover, and Hayden went one way. He kept running, and we just didn't let Glover before he took that shot. There's a gap between the two defenders, and he found that gap in the back of the net.
Yeah.
So, we've got Man United next anyway, but what's going to happen to that one then, mate, if the game goes on? I think they'll be licking the chops. Ronaldo will loving it. I think...
I reckon it'll be another 4-0.
Exactly.
I mean, you got what's his name for I can never remember his name. Bruno. You got Bruno, Lingard, Martial, Podka when he's in good, when he's mood in the right mood. Who else?
Got Mason Greenwood. Mason G. You got Rashford. You got on his day, Martial on his day.
Yeah.
And let's be honest with that. I'm not going to be funny, but this Man United team is the worst Man United team I've seen in a couple of years. I'm not going to lie. And if we get beat by these, right, the worst United team, I can only think of 3 or 4 players can get to him on the Fergie, right? Then it's embarrassing. But let's be real. I don't think we're good enough to beat this team. There's no way, because Eddie Howe knows this is not his team, and he has to realise picking players like Clark and playing Murphy right back and persevere Richie is going to get us relegated, mate.
Yeah. What do you think, Fergie? Just imagine for a minute, Alex Ferguson was in charge of our team.
Yeah.
Right? Imagine, just hypothetical, right?
Yeah.
What would you think he would say to that team?
He would be absolutely furious. And by the way, this will not allow this to happen. He will come in, he'd give all the 2 players a couple of chances, and then, if if you don't fix up, you're out the door.
He would throw the head right at them, every one of them.
Exactly. And can you imagine if Conte was managing Newcastle United? I tell you what, he'd be having a go at their people as well.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Eddie Howe's got a plan B.
Yeah, you said on your message earlier on, didn't you? Sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't think he's got a plan B. I mean, he keeps playing the same way, and it's like a better version of Steve Bruce.
This is it. That's the thing. He needs to fix that defence up very, very quickly. Forget people Vlahovic. You need to get the 4 defenders, which I mentioned earlier on. I mean, they need to bully these out of defence because Newcastle are a big club, right? And we just don't want them to get relegated. Because things are, they're doing their best. These players now are taking a wholesale mick because they know if they get relegated, they're not going to walk away from Newcastle because they know full well they're not going to get the same money at a different club. And that is the thing. I'll just bin them. I've been a lot of them in January, or most of them in January, chucking in the reserves, and then they would just have to leave the club. Simple as that. Eddie Howe's got to be ruthless now and just say, look, these players ain't going to keep us up. I want to get my own players coming in. He's talking about Steve Cook as well from Bournemouth to get in. He wants to lead us in that team. But for me, he'd be second choice if he does come. The 4 players I mentioned, those are my first choice, and that's it. You know what I mean? But Steve Cook, I'm not sure about him. I mean, he can defend. He's an absolute leader and a talker. Obviously, Eddie Howe trusts him. But the bottom line is, if it's going to be Steve Cook as well, then he needs to pick up as well and show us that he's a decent defender.
Yeah.
Where do you go over here, pal? Where do you go from here?
Down.
Yeah. We're not out. Yeah, go on.
We need to be. The way we should look at it is the only way to look at it is we can only get better.
Yeah. But when are we going to get better, though? I mean, 1 win our season, right? 11 goals conceded in the last few games. I can understand as Liverpool, Man City. I can understand that, but it's the way we conceded the goals.
Yeah.
We don't press. We don't close people down. And when they come to our half, we don't press as well.
But the commentators are watching on another channel, and they were saying that every time we were pressing, we were leaving holes in the midfield. So, of course, Man City can exploit that. They put players in the holes and that's what it was.
I know what you mean. And I tell you what, though, I mean, they need to get extra training and sort of thing. Maybe get like a coach to help out Eddie, perhaps, sort of thing. I don't know. But one thing I'm going to say, they need to fix up very quickly. Otherwise, it's just going to end up in a car crash. And at this stage, it's going to end up in a car crash. It's not too late yet, Pete, but it's going to end up in a car crash. But you're hoping the games to be postponed, didn't you? Sort of thing.
Yeah.
All the rest of the year. And this kind of come quickly enough, yeah? I mean, I'm going to do the player ratings on Tuesday, right? Not for this game.
Good luck.
And I've got some coming with us, right? It's going to be half-term player ratings, yeah? And some of these going to be brutal like never before. And it's going to be right sort of thing. But who's your man? Actually, you say Joe Lynn's the man of the match, right?
Yeah. What's the news about the director of football? We haven't heard anything about that lately.
Well, we've got a temporary one, apparently, Nicky Hammond, right? We've got him. But they did have a couple of months to find one properly, right? There was somebody out there. And apparently, what I was told as well, what they want is a yes man. They do not want an elite director of football like Emanalo or Luis Campos. And that sort of, they don't want an elite director of football. They got one in by the name of Nicky Hammond. Yeah, he used to be at Celtic. Is he a bigger name though? Not really.
No.
Not really. But
You know, what do you think about Les coming in as director of football?
so again,
How about Celeste Ferdinand?
is that been announced or
No. I would like. Would you like to see it though?
Me personally, I like to see it, but will he leave QPR though? That is the thing. It's the club he supports as a lad, and I think he's happy there. Sort of, he's got a good thing going.
Yeah, but money talks, John. Money talks.
Yeah, true. I'm aware of that. That's true, but you gotta wait and see what happens, man. But if they approached him, then you never know. But one thing I'm gonna say, if he does come, I tell you what, there'll be a lot of this mess gonna come out here. He'll hit the ground running straight away because he knows that in and out, and he will not take any prisoners at all whatsoever, sort of thing. And can he work with Eddie Howe? I think he can.
Yes, but he was doing a commentary for another channel, and people loved him. You know, he was waving to the fans and everything. He's well respected, man. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. I mean, I'll take him back if he does come, and we have to wait and see what happens on that one, mate. And just, but we definitely need one. We need one now, really. Not hanging about a couple of months. But these new people will learn about it. They will learn about it the hard way.
Yeah.
But if we any time we lose Eddie Howe, maybe in a couple of years' time, they need to get someone in at the ready. Get someone, identify them, get them out, get them in quickly. We don't wait in a month.
They were talking on the BBC gossip page. The Newcastle are trying to get Martial on loan.
I've heard that. 6 million to the end of the season. 6 million.
Well, that's not bad.
I think, to me personally, he'll definitely upgrade it.
Yeah,
he's quite skillful, quite direct. I take him, but
Joe
Wixton, a major disappointment in the Joe Willock.
And Inter Milan's Bosnia striker Edin Dzeko.
Dzeko. They're not getting. You're not leave Inter. You're not leave Inter.
And they're talking about Dele Alli as well.
Wouldn't have him.
No, I wouldn't. As I said to you before, he's got an attitude problem.
He has. Yeah. And I wouldn't take him. We already got one in Joe Willock, but if he's not been producing this season, then
Willock has not been performing as he was when at the end of last season. So he's so losing it. I don't know why, but he is.
That's the thing. But he's had another poor game for me today. He's been poor this season, man.
Yes,
awful. I'm not gonna lie, but he used us to get an Arsenal contract. Yeah, he didn't get it.
No.
And now we end up lumbering with him. He's on 6 years, 6-year contract. You got to keep him 6 years. Oh my god, that's awful. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Yeah. Listen, before I let you go, right?
Yeah.
Give us one player you're going to stand in the January window.
Me.
You?
Yeah. I'll be in defence and I'll kick some asses up there.
I totally agree with you, mate. I totally agree.
Definitely Trippier, yeah. I just can't try to think. I can't think of anybody offhand. Definitely Cody.
Yeah,
Cody, yeah, in defence. For
yeah,
striker, you're a good striker. I can't think of the offhand, but
we definitely need you. Definitely a striker, mate. Definitely a striker. Yeah. No question about it. Absolutely no question about it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, right, if you don't get a striker in, that's another problem. You're just not scoring enough goals. That's the thing.
I don't understand why Dwight Gale wasn't playing.
Second,
Dwight Gale. Why wasn't Dwight Gale playing? Have two strikers up front instead of Amaron.
I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, I think he's finished in Newcastle. He's finished. We should have got rid of him in the summer. Got rid of him on a fee, and then got on a 3-year deal.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And you know what it is?
What?
You know what it is, right? I mean, I'll keep calling players out. I'll keep calling players out. I've done that quite a lot today, right? He's not been performing, which I think is correct. Yeah. But for me, Dwight Gale, I think he's done at the club. For me, I think he'll be gone in January.
Well, if he's gone, why are they signing a new contract?
Exactly. That was down to Mike Ashley there.
Wow.
He's on the contract, so they think they can make some money out of him.
Yeah.
And it hasn't happened, hasn't it? So I think it's disgraceful. Absolutely shocking.
Yeah.
Still. Listen, Pete, I know it's depressing, man, but thanks for coming on. And
no problem, mate.
Listen, if I don't catch you, have a fantastic Christmas, man, because you're going to
and you.
You take care, my guy.
Take care.
See you later. Take care. Ta. That's Peter, by the way. Always comes to my channel. Great guy as well. Make sure you come back again, my guy. And I got James. How could you be cool, John? I would be ranting, mate. If I was doing the video, hats off to you, mate. Cool as cucumber you are. You have to be. You have to be. It's no good getting upset. It's no good being angry about it. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. And I'm used to it now. I'm used to it 100%. And anyone else want to come on my channel, I sent the description and the link. Click on that and you can come on with it. So don't be shy. It ain't working. We're conceding lows and not scoring. That's on Tony B. Why did you bet on Sean Longstaff? I don't get it. To progress, there's no man on the match we lost badly. For me, it'd be Joe Linton because he's the one who's only trying again. I think Newcastle, as I did to the West Brom when they were relegated, we're bigger than West Bromwich Albion, man. Yeah, we're sitting back at 3-0 down. I think it's just down limitation. Yeah. Norwich got a worse team and got a new manager and have better results. Yeah. They haven't been seeing 11 goals at all this season. Wow. Still don't know how his favourite formation, to be fair. He used to have 3 at the back, 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2. We used 5 different formations, by the way. I'm going to wrap this up, by the way. Imagine City actually had a striker. Honestly, they don't need one. Looks like actually didn't have one today. We should be able to criticise how. Listen, no, because that's not his team, by the way. I told you, if you lost 4-0 to Norwich or Leeds, then yes, big problems. But this is Pep, and he is in huge form right now. So you understand this result, yeah? It's the way we played, mate. We were absolutely powder puffed today. We played shite, but shouldn't have had a penalty today. Yep, it's true. It's the way we're losing, though. That is the thing. And they got even Joe Linton in your comments and not on the field. Do you know what? He's welcome to come on the field, by the way. He's definitely coming in. And there's me linking want to come in. Oh, I like that one. Thank you very much. Since Steve Kearney he's done, it's a 1-0 win over Burnley, who are in relegation zone with Ursas and Tony. That's very true. Tony, I think Newcastle, after Grievous settles on needs new blood. You know, that's some jock. We'll not get any names called off the Prem, any games called off the Prem. They want us to lose as many points for Giant to make it near impossible to survive. So 5 give all the teams around us a game in hand. Yeah, the Premier League is corrupt. Corrupt. I mean, I don't want you to turn Eddie already. I'm not turning on Eddie, by the way. I never once called him out. But realistically, he was relegated with Bournemouth. He said, John, you win 5-0 to us. We're worse than your team. Settle, mate. Rubbish. John, Man United have great players. Just all who made them look bad for years. I'm not going to slag her early, by the way. It would take a miracle Ronaldo to go for us to beat us. That's how shit we are. Newcastle, man, we are poor. And big up to also, by the way, in the top 4, by the way. John, watching Sky, Shearer's calling the defender schoolboys in the shirt is too big for them. He's right. He's correct. They don't know what it means to wear a shirt. The shirt is too heavy for some of those players. Let's be real. That Cancelo goal was a blinder. Oh, and that was a pen for Newcastle. They got robbed. Even if we got the penalty, still would have got beat anyway. As much on with supporting how he needs to make serious changes starting in January. Eddie has to pull up the big balls and pants and tell Lascelles you're dropped. Murphy only passes to a member of the team and really takes a fall in alongside no comment. Oh dear. We just did a goalie, 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, just did a whole new team practically. The director of football needs to have a black book full of contacts, not just a local ex-player. True. Work needs to go out on loan January options to sell. I tell you, it's going to come to a point now. I would say you need to get back to London. Hammond's just advised new the paperwork from new deals, recruitment, and will be down to the chief scout, Eddie and owners. We need a sign-in first week of Jan to show the intent to lift spirits. Even Craig Hope said that as well. They need to back their claims now. We need a whole new team. Effort's going to want Vlahovic. Vlahovic, please scored again today. Yes, he did. John, I hope the payer will give us some money this window. Because remember, there's an investment fund of 50 businesses to run. So 300 billion. As I say, 300 billion I sent, but I hope they give us a bill over 10. Anthony Martial. We have not improved one bit since Harold Keane. Okay, you cannot polish a turd, but it's horrendous. The Saudis will be mortified. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done very, very quickly. Otherwise, we are going down. And you can't have to Gail. Well, so we can sell and make money. Didn't work out, didn't it? Didn't work out. Morning, John. I know terrible result, mate. Listen, Dean, stay in bed, mate. Absolutely shocking. And Anderson leads to Silver on today, but let's not put Henrik and Lonsack on instead. Wow. It was easy for Ashley to call to a new contract, so players, they were passed to then players. The Bruce's manager now, and Ashley's out of the club. I wouldn't get stressed. I wouldn't even be bothered. I think Gil will go to Forest. He can go anywhere mid. Albert Lingard as a new striker. Notice has to be a number 10. John, for us to move forward, we need one striker to attack the inside forwards as well as 4 defenders. Julian Mann match me again. Yep, totally agree. And wrap this up very quickly. Leo Hull is into a garbage team. I agree with you. The only thing I can take as positive is that we didn't see 7 or more goals. The only good thing that is long as dodgy Tash. Oh my God. Unbelievable techers. Yeah. So listen, I'm going to wrap up, guys. Okay. But it's a disappointing 4-0 scoreline today. I mean, this should be the last game before the transfer window open. Yeah. And I hope we don't play on Monday week because we are going to get absolutely tanked again. But please smash the like button, hit the likes, do subscribe. Yeah. And all the good thing was long as Dosty Touch today. Yeah, I'll get that. But thanks for coming on. Yeah. And I'll see you back again on tomorrow. And I've got Tom, Newcastle, Man U, Everton, Newcastle, Southampton, home to Watford, away to Leeds. How many points? Oh, God, that's a tough one, me. We'd be lucky to get 3. 3, maybe 4. 4 points. Not good enough. You too, Jay. And thanks for coming on. And like I said, do smash the likes button, do subscribe. You know the drill. And I'll see you back tomorrow. And I've got to do the player ratings in the afternoon. So someone can help us out for that. And on Tuesday, I'll do the player ratings again. But this time it's a half term. And I can see one who's going to be brutal. And let's be real. It's not going to be a good scoring. Thanks a lot, Jay. Thanks, Jeff, Eddie, and thanks to his jockey. And yeah, so catch us on that. And I've got to go and watch what you're doing. And until then, and the bully's out, Charles out, and we need the back 4 out as well.